Good Wednesday morning, people. Hello there. And if you can, well, those of you that were in my social media, you could tell that we're running our usual special guest. We've got Mary with us today. Say hi, Mary.
Good morning, everyone.
I was expecting to hear, hi, Mary.
No, no, that's from the party girl.
Oh, oh, okay. All right. Well, hope you're all doing okay. Steam Elements popped up in Twitch chat. That's nice. Well, let's go ahead and at least get her into the stream, so that way it doesn't kick me off. Well, as you can tell, this is episode 43. We're getting close to episode 50. It's hard to
Wow.
Yeah, I know. It's hard to believe that I've almost kicked out almost 50 episodes. And that's just of this stream. This is not the Grim and Mary stream. That's separate. That's like 7, I think, episodes we're at.
Yeah, I think
But
so.
yeah, but I want. Whoa. Oh, I was gonna say, what's going on? What's with all the fire in the background? But then I realized where we were. I was like, holy crap! What a way to
Yeah,
start it with
nice
the.
and friendly.
Yeah, yeah, but that's not exactly something you want to see. Is to be logging in and you have the store screen open and you see a fire atronach like 10 feet away. All right, let's do the notifications. What do we got? Oh, another one of those some experience scrolls. I want to check the store and see what's in there. But what I was going to say, uh, since we're getting close to 50 episodes, which means we're almost halfway to 100. And I know I don't have that many viewers right now, but that doesn't mean that this episode isn't going to be seen later on down the line. Um, but also, Mary, I want you to think about it too. I would like to do something special for my 100 episode. I wanted to do something special for 50, but since there's like I virtually have nobody in stream. Right at this time in my streaming career, so to speak. Um, I don't think I'd really be able to do anything special on 50. I may do something, but I don't know. I doubt it. But I would like to do something special for episode 100. So,
Okay.
Mary, if
I
you
have
can.
a while to think about it.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be anything elaborate. I mean, it could be something as simple as a 12-hour stream or attempting a 24-hour stream. Um, it could be since I'm a pothead, I could try doing one episode completely stoned. You know, I won't do one drunk. No, I've never been drunk in my life. I've I've seen too many people the day after, and no, not for me. Um, but I mean, if you, Mary, or if anybody watching this can think of something, some suggestions on what could I do for episode 100, and if you want to think of something for episode 50, you know, something small too. If I decide to do something, either hit me up in Messenger if you're part of my social media, or leave a comment in chat, or if you see this later, put a comment down below in the because if you're going to be seeing it later, it'll be on YouTube. So then comment down in the comments on YouTube what your suggestions might be, because I would like to do something. I don't know about the whole doing an episode completely stoned idea, just because for some reason. Well, I mean, I could. It's not like I'd be actually talking to anybody, really. Well, that's 50 episodes away. 57. Uh, Cannabis acts on me like truth serum. So, yeah, that's different. All right. Well, anyways, I think inventory. What is? Oh, that's got to be just the thing I just picked up. Yeah, experience scroll. All right. Ah, she's got a lot of stuff. Anything else? Social. Ah, the mail. Check the mail for the stuff from the what's it's the hirelings. I don't know why I can never. I can.
From your minions.
Yeah, well, they're called hirelings. I guess minions would be a good way of putting it, because I always have to stop and think because I'm not used to the term hirelings. You know, that's not a term we use. I don't even think it's a term that's used anymore, except for like maybe video games. Because hirelings sounds kind of what's the word I'm thinking of? Disrespectful. Instead of saying employees or associates or partners. Oh, I was just getting ready to tell you, Mary, not to move. Because
Would you like me to move back?
You wouldn't be able to get in the exact same spot you were before. But let's see. Oh, hold still. Wait. Just hold that pose. Let's see. Okay, look and stream. Look to the far left. Just above the chat box.
Your Phantom Guar is the leader of the team.
That's why I was getting ready to tell you not to move, because I had looked over and noticed that the little Guar was wearing a crown.
How well did I do at repositioning myself?
You didn't do too bad. You were pretty close, and then you started moving, and I had to tell you to stop. But yeah, you did really well. But yeah, I saw that. That is just, I don't know why we've been coming up with so many things, catching so many things on stream. That's just, perfect timing.
Yep.
And I love it. I absolutely love when things like that happen. Okay. Oh, wow. I never noticed that shrine or whatever the heck that is way up there. Bastion, I'm going to kick you in the crotch. You see what I'm talking about, Mary, don't you? It's kind of southeast, up high. It kind of almost looks like a coiled snake. You're looking straight.
Let me look at the stream.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're facing the right direction.
You mean the one right in the middle of the screen?
Yeah, up top. See how that symbol almost looks like a snake head? Right there, I'm putting my cursor up by it. It kind of looks like a snake in a circular formation inside that thing.
Like an Ouroboros.
Yeah, that. Well, I didn't tell you to go there. Huh?
Oh, the other one's...
I was wondering where you were going. Oh, I never noticed them all over here. Still staying here. I know we had to go past them because we had to talk to Captain Nora. But I never noticed that they just stayed there. Because I guess we paid attention to what was going on up here and I wasn't distracted by a little bit of masonry. Okay, are you ready to enter Ash Mountain?
I regret nothing.
Yeah, spaghettification. Defeat Balroth. I don't want to. Wait, let me check. I want to... To me. Have you already started combat?
It's just a little scan.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I wanted to put a boost. Let's see. If I don't already have one. Let me see if I do have one. Character.
My matriarch has already started fighting.
Well, then fine. Contain Balroth Spurt. Nah, fuck it, I'm gonna steal his soul! You're mine! Oh, we can see him in spirit form.
Uh-oh.
Hear me. Return to your purpose. Balroth cannot walk the world of mortals. You must cage him again.
We obey. Forgive us, mortal master.
Fulfill your ancient vows. Imprison Balroth.
Bright light! Well
It's a
then.
really bright light.
Who said that? They imprisoned him, and yet his body is still here.
Oh, it was his spirit that was imprisoned.
Yeah, I know, but bodies, carcasses, usually don't stick around. But again, we can see the way he's built.
He's face down in the lava pool as well.
Yeah, but you can still see how he's built.
Yeah.
And it's brilliant. I mean, look at the little tiny skulls for behind his knee.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's unreal. I mean, it was
That way, so my track wasn't in the way for your viewers.
yeah. And see, here's one of the bodies, the half skeleton, with its right arm was holding the side of his head, and over here is this. I think or was he using both? Nope. Here's another one. Another skeleton, half skeleton right here. That's where that rib cage is from. And here's the other head. You can see
Where
right
are you
there.
taking damage from?
I accidentally.
Step in the lava.
Accidentally. I was trying to get around so I could see the head of the skeleton that makes up part of his left arm. And I accidentally stepped in the lava. The floor is lava, people. Alright, now I'll talk to Mavos.
You've done well for a mortal.
Mavos! Is it finished?
You've seen it yourself. Balroth, the brother of strife, is forever imprisoned. He's shackled to Ash Mountain. You did this. You did what took countless mages many attempts and failures. For a mortal, you're quite an impressive sort.
Thanks, Mavos.
Yes, you should thank me.
See, it didn't last.
You've done it without me. And you are welcome. Now go. Get out of here. This is no place for the living.
You know you've done good when you take someone that's as much of a jerk as Mavos has been to us, and he's like praising us. That's high praise. Because you can see he's pretty full of himself. So when
Very full of
so when a narcissist praises you, you done good.
I thought you need to run for the hills.
Right. Take care, Mavos. Down he'll just stand here. I was gonna say, where'd the portal go? Yeah, I was gonna say, is big stuff still lying over there? Yes, he is. Now, I just want to make sure there is just nothing in this area. Let's see. Can we get on a mount? Damn. I'm just going to do a quick, just look around, just to see. I'm not expecting loot, because I don't think there would be any. I just want to see if there's anything interesting in the topography. just like, you know, an interesting symbol or formation or, you know, just anything. You know, Bethesda is pretty good at sneaking little details in here and there. So I want to take this opportunity because we'll never be able to get back here on these characters again. Oh, I knew there was something.
It's quite impressive being in the caldera of a kind of live volcano.
Yeah, because that's pretty much where we are. We're inside a volcano. Not exactly the vacation spot, but, you know, it's... I'll say that steam sound sounded a little bit more lively. As in, like, maybe it might have been a creature. But I'm not seeing anything. But yeah, before I get distracted for however many times this was. Well, I'm still checking. I just taking the long way around. Something that Mary and I were talking about and are thinking about. We've got 2 tunes that I'm sure we've mentioned at least once. They're both Nightblades. Hers is, what is it? Shade Away Soft Paws?
Shade Away Soft Paws.
And mine is Sable Red Eyes. Lots of times when we're playing around while we're playing, we talk like Khajiit, or do our best to talk like Khajiit, and it's gotten to be pretty darn funny at times. And Mary has made the suggestion that maybe we could start streaming that team. If we do that, it will be on Saturdays, because that will be the only other day that I know we could have Mary with us. Let's go ahead and use the Ash Mountain portal.
Spaghettify yourself? Okay.
Yeah, spaghettify yourself. But yeah, we're thinking about doing that. Just because of the entertainment value of us screwing around just being goofballs. If we do decide to do that, it won't be probably for, I don't know, maybe a week or two, just because my character is a vampire. And what I didn't know is as your corruption level increases, you start becoming more pale. And that includes Khajiit. She had really, really black fur. And at level 4 vampirism, she had white fur. So she now has light gray fur. So I will...
albino.
Yes. So basically what I want to do, if we're going to do this, which is kind of leaning towards that we probably will, I want to wait until the timers run out on her vampirism. Those timers don't count down offline. Each level is 4 hours. So I've made it down to level 3. So I want to get rid of those 3 first. Which means she just doesn't feed. Which isn't going to hurt her. But once she's no longer corrupted, then that's what I'd like to do it. Right now, I think she's level 13.
Probably after we've finished in Blackrock as well.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, they're Blackwood.
Yeah. Blackrock.
Yeah, they're in Blackwood as well. So we don't want to be running 2 streams in a row with the characters in the exact same area. That would get boring really fast. So yeah, I forgot about that part. So yeah, once we're done with our assassins, thieves, whatevers, in Blackwood, then we're going to take them to another region that just hasn't been in stream at least. And then that's when we'll start streaming it. So it's not going to be for a little while, but just let you know what we're thinking about, what we're planning. I wonder if you could get back in there. Nope.
I need to be right back.
Okay. I'll wait.
5 minutes or so.
All right. You want me to wait for you before I talk to Walks and Ash?
That's okay.
Just do it now? Okay.
I'm gonna get in dialogue so it doesn't kick me out.
Okay.
Right. Back shortly.
Alrighty.
I was wise to see the stone in your spirit. Then again, I'm known for being wise.
No, she's sure of herself. We defeated him together.
Yes, Balroth is defeated. Argonians, Dunmer, and Nords working together. One might almost think we had formed a pact.
Ooh, we get a skill point. Cool. Well, let's see.
Go carefully as you head west, my friend. I fear the storm clouds are thickest where ash meets the sea.
What would you have me do?
Balroth is bound, but the Covenant still threatens the Ashlands. We've received word that a major offensive has washed up on shore to the west of Evenhart. Pact and Covenant troops now fight to hold the land coral maze that is Vivek's antlers.
Vivek's antlers?
The Dark Elves see the coral as a gift from their living god Vivek. He saved them, they say, in the Akaviri War. Now that does not matter. The Pact military could use your skill and prowess in their fight. Go well along the river, my friend.
You too. I'll make for Vivek's antlers. Alright, so... we're talking to somebody, huh? Oh, down there. It must have to do with that. But we're gonna hang out here. Geez, there's a lot of people here. And that, I mean, most of them are NPCs, but geez, we got ourselves a little party. There's a player. But let's see. I got a skill point I can use. Let's see, what do we want to use it on? Nothing there, nothing there. No, I'm not going to do anything with Mage's Guild. Yeah, I never actually do active abilities for the Mage's Guild or the Fighter's Guild. I just don't. It just never seems to appeal to me. I don't know why. One of these days I'll have to try it. I'll have to start using the Blade of Woe more to get more experience for the Dark Brotherhood, so I can start getting unlocking more passives. Let's see. Oh, that's heavy armor. What is Rapid Mending? Increases your healing received. I wonder what is that Unstoppable? Intensify your physical presence to gain major resolve, increasing your physical and spell resistance. Grants you immunity to knockback and disabling effects. I wouldn't use it, but it was just kind of interesting to see. What's evasion? Shroud yourself in mist to gain major evasion. Well, that's not too bad. Weapon critical rating. Stamina recovery. Don't use stamina. Improved sneak. That'll come in handy. Let's see. Weapon damage. And athletics. Oh, increases movement speed. Okay. Annulment? What is that? Huh. Creating a protective barrier. Nah. Let's see. God, I got so much stuff in Gravelord. What I should see. That's weird. That Siphon hasn't gone up to level 2. I guess. Let's see. Boneyard is still at 1 because I haven't put that anywhere. Ricochet Skull I swapped out. I really don't want to get rid of my Blast Bones, because that's what I use a lot of the times for the Siphon. I was trying to see if I could swap out an ability. Well, what's the yellow one? That's why. What is that? I don't remember. Elemental Drain. Oh, okay, so that's only level 2. That's a Destruction Staff ability. Let's see, what is Render Flesh?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I don't know if you still need to talk to her or not, but if not, then you get...
Talking.
Okay, you get a skill point. I'm trying to use that right now. It would be kind of nice to have an actual heal. I'll go ahead and take that, even though I'm not going to assign it right now. Because I want to wait until I get some more slotted abilities maxed out first. Oh, when you're done, let me know, Mary.
Sorry, just having to take my inhaler because the heat is starting to affect my breathing.
Oh, that's always fun.
It's either the heat or the pollen.
Mm.
And for some strange reason, I made myself a hot coffee.
I've heard so many people that say that drinking hot coffee helps cool them down. I don't understand that logic.
It really does. Which kind of, on the surface of it, does not seem at all logical. But when you consume something hot, you're increasing your internal core temperature. Your body is fighting to keep your body at a constant. Can't remember what it is in Fahrenheit, but it's
98.6.
The core temperature is a little bit higher. But your body is trying to maintain itself at 37 degrees Celsius. So when you introduce something that heats up your core, it triggers a sweating response. Sweating is the best way to cool down when it's hot, as long as it's not humid.
Right.
If it's humid, the sweat is not going to evaporate and cool you down. But if it's dry heat, which it is not today, darn it.
It's a dry heat.
It's not dry heat today.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't.
Especially after yesterday.
Yeah, I know we've had some really, really humid days and nights.
Yesterday was even worse. We had a bit of a house issue yesterday. We have an unused bathroom, and we have to renovate it. But we've been leaving it off for a little while because there's a wasp nest in there. This is how long it's been disused, but there is a wasp nest in there. Apparently yesterday there was another wasp nest as well. But we think the washer on the hot faucet exploded.
Nice.
And the hot water tap was just running full pelt, and we've got on-demand hot water. So the hot tap decided to turn itself on, drawing water through our boiler. Instantly hot water coming in and filling up the bath. Turned the room into a sauna. So yay. Not
Yeah.
only was it even warmer, but it was also damp heat as well. Again.
Right.
And it's still a little bit damp because until we've cleared the room of the wasps totally, we're not getting the plumber in.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got the taps running constantly. The boiler has been turned off, so at least it's not hot water coming through in there now.
Right.
Yay, great fun.
Sounds like it. Yeah, we've had high temperatures and a lot of rain lately, and unless the weather is bad, they have us go out and push carts at about 1:30 in the morning. All of us. Unless, I mean, except for the people that are stocking what they call fresh. So, like dairy, cheese wall, stuff like that. Yeah, those people, they stay and, and do the freight. Everybody else goes out and push carts. Depending on how many carts there are, it usually takes anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes. And yeah, we've had some days where you just step out there and it's just like somebody slapped you in the face with a warm, wet towel and just left it wrapped around your head. And you're just, and you're, I mean, you're not wringing wet, but I mean, you can see wet patches all over your clothes from where you sweated through it. So yeah, it's loads of fun.
Yeah. Okay, so what are we up to next? I need to catch up on the Wizard's Tome because you've done some of that, haven't you?
The Wizard's Tome?
Yeah.
Oh, let me see. Yeah. Yeah, I've got the thing, the Return to the Wizard. So we can follow that one. Oh, but look in stream, because remember we were going to see if that ring, if you thought that ring did any good. Or if it was, there's a point to it. Can you see me in the stream?
Sure. Reminds me, brain is not functioning terribly well today.
Remind you about what?
What you were talking about?
The light ring.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I don't have it on yet.
Okay.
But if you look in stream, you see I've got a pretty big shadow over my left shoulder.
Yeah.
That's I don't know if this is going to do any good. Hopefully it's not. Oh, yeah, that's way too bright. It does that after a bit. It defaults. And that's too bright. Maybe. Let's see.
That is a little on the bright side. That's good. Is that off, though?
No, it's not. It's on.
Okay.
Okay, see, I'm trying to see it in stream, and I'm waiting for it to catch up. And that looks like that was one spot down. Do you think...
maybe need to reposition it so it's in front and above.
In front and above?
Yeah.
Well, if I put it in front and above, it's going to get in the camera shot. That, I can raise the arm... see, like that. Is that doing anything?
Is it on?
It's on. It's
okay.
I've turned it down once.
You still have the large shadow.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I can try turning it back up again. Oof. I don't know how much of a delay there is between live and
a couple of seconds.
Just a couple? Okay.
So yeah, it does light up better, but I suspect it's kind of in line of sight for you.
Well, I mean, it's like literally about probably a foot from my face.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if this thing was just a waste, then it was just a waste. But people have asked me if I had one, you know, had a ring, and I said I don't. And this one's pretty small. I'll show you. Obviously, I'm having the light pointing towards my face because I don't know what it's going to do in the camera. Let's see. This is it. I'll turn it around so that way. See, this was supposed to be for the phone, but that's why I was trying it over on this side where my phone actually was. But it will not hold it because of the bulky case I have. I would have to take my phone out of the case, and then it would hold it. But then, see, it's got that clamp, and I was clamping it to the board that I have across my lap. So, I mean, if this was a waste, it was a waste. It was $13. I'm not out anything. But like I said, I've always had people asking me if I had a ring. And they said I should use one. I'm thinking, okay, I'm always up for suggestions. And it's not like it was, I was out that much.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts?
My thoughts are maybe put a cover across the back of the chair so you've got more contrast.
Well, I haven't looked.
And that would improve a little.
I do
not need the light.
Yeah. Okay. That's something you can help me figure out how to do by looking it up. Well, not the light. I've got a green screen. One of the ones that I don't know if you've seen them pop up in Facebook, but basically it pops up like it opens up like a floor cone. It's all twisted around, just kind of.
Yeah.
And it's a big circle, and it has a strap, and it goes behind the chair. So the only reason why I haven't used it is because I have no idea how to use a green screen. I mean, I know how to put it on my chair, but I don't know how to incorporate the green screen into my stream, to, use it for its purpose. Yeah, so we can look into that together when we're, out of stream. But yeah, if you don't think I need this light, then I just won't use it.
I don't think you really need it on at the moment, especially if it's around eye level. It's going to distract you.
Mm-hmm. Well, if I'm looking ahead, I can barely see it, but eventually I would not see it. The only time I would see it is when I go to look on my Twitch chat to see if anybody's there. But so I'm going to turn it off and see if you think there's a big difference. Ready?
Yes. There is a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Well, we can have a play around.
Yeah, because I just started playing around with it today.
Yeah.
So it's something new. All right. Since you need that first part. Well, since I'm a step ahead, you go ahead and lead the way because I don't know where we're going to be headed.
Okay. I don't either. I've never been in this area before. I'm heading to the Way Shrine at the moment.
I was going to say, you need to... It's like, how do you get... You have to know where you're going. At the very least, you should have a quest marker. I'm going to have one, but it's going to be leading me in a slightly different direction.
All I have is a doorway symbol at the moment. So I'm going to the Davon's Watch Way Shrine.
Right there.
I'm going to have to grab some breakfast.
Yeah.
Really late brunch.
Yeah, I ate before I started streaming.
My sleep schedule is so far off.
Yeah.
I need to go into the city.
My sleep schedule's always messed up because I really, as much as I want one, I don't have one. It's one of the joys of insomnia. You don't get the privilege of a sleep schedule. You just hope for sleep.
Yeah, right. I need to go and talk to Dithis Romori, and I need to find the spell book. Spell.
I don't remember where I ran across him.
Currently looking for the spellbook and not having much luck.
He's with the spell book. Look for
Yes.
Whoa, what was that? Oh, my imagination. Look for somebody sitting under a blue magical dome. That's how I found him. He'll be sitting almost like leaning up against something. See, when I found him, it would be like he'd be like sitting like right here under a blue magical dome, and the book would be like right over here. Of course, you're not even close to see what I'm doing.
I have no idea where you are.
Right over here, Mary. Look. Look over your left shoulder. Right here. Over your right shoulder. Goofus?
A few times. And the
There you are.
when I served in Shadowfen.
So I was going to say, when I saw him, he'd be like sitting like right here, up against here, with a blue magical dome over. And she runs off.
Yeah, because he's not there for me.
I didn't say he was here. I was using this as an example. So that way, you'd know what to look for.
I found the book.
And the boy under the dome?
Found the guy under the dome.
See, that's all I was doing, was trying to... So that way you'd know what to look for. And what kind of area.
Oh, sure. Arcade's beard.
I did... Okay, read the two selections again.
Eyes of Akatosh or Arcade's beard.
I think I did Eyes of...
Life or death.
I believe I did Akatosh. And it turned him into something. I don't remember what it did to him. Yeah, I think it turned him into like a rabbit or something. No, it turned him into a bantam guar. You hear a muck, 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 and it turned him into a bantam guar, and he runs off. That's what it did. So I don't know what the what the other one does. Arcade's beard.
Vanished.
He just ran off.
Yeah.
Human form.
Vanished. Human form.
Okay. So one of them he gets away in human form, and the other one he gets away in bantam guar form.
Totally random.
I doubt it, since you had two selections. See, this is what he looked like when he got transformed. He clucked like a chicken, turned into that, and then he just kind of like ran off this way, and then I lost track of him. So now we have to return
So
to the...
perhaps it is better to appeal to the god of death.
Well, I mean, at least as a bantam guar, you don't have any more responsibilities. You just have to watch out for psychotic adventurers that... same difference. I was going to say psychotic adventurers that like, just killing random creatures for fun.
Rubbing and scratching for grubs and things. Can you imagine eating insects for the rest of your life? No thanks.
Well, as long as you're not aware. I mean, if you got turned into a bantam guar, but you still had your mind, yeah, that would suck. But I mean, if
That would be something the trickster would do.
yeah, that's definitely, that definitely has Sheogorath's name on it. But yeah, that would be torture.
He'd probably turn you into a lump of cheese, though.
Yeah, probably. But now, if you just had the mind of a bantam guar, you wouldn't know any different. So eating worms and bugs and stuff, that's what you like. So you'd be all for it.
Sack Adder just made the little bantam guar run.
Well, yeah, he probably saw him snatch a cardinal out of the air and just eat it whole. He's probably thinking, I don't want no part of that mess.
Okay, so that's that one done.
No, it's not done. We have to return to the wizard. Silly?
Really?
Yeah? Well, at least I do. Because he wants his spellbook back.
So I'm guessing then I need to see if the spellbook is still there.
No,
Close it.
That's all you should have had to do.
I have no other quest.
Then maybe that's it. Check your journal. See if you still have the wizard's
There's
tome.
nothing there.
All right, then that completed it. I have to return it. I guess when you turn him into a guar, you have to actually return it to the wizard.
So that he can undo the guar spell.
Memphis once wanted a spell to make people taller and heavier. He said it would give us parity in dealing with the Nords. He's an idiot. A thieving idiot.
Here's your book back. It turned your apprentice into a chicken.
Ah, my spell book. Excellent. If you're hungry later, come back. I have a delightful recipe for roast chicken.
Oh, shit. I like him. He even has a slight smirk. Oh. He does, doesn't he? You can see it in his eyes. That's awesome.
Don't all dark elves have that?
What? No, but you can see. I can see it in his face from his comment. I mean, were you listening to the conversation?
No, I was having brunch.
Okay. I told him how it said that it turned his apprentice into a chicken. And then he's like, my spell book. Excellent. If you're hungry later, come back. I have a delightful recipe for roast chicken. And then he's got that little, you can see it on his face. He's got that, just the slightest smirk. Oh, that was just hilarious. Because I'd noticed the first thing he cared about was his spell book.
Yeah.
And not that his apprentice was turned into a chicken. I don't know why they say chicken, because they're not chickens. They're bantam guar.
Yeah. Who knows?
There are chickens in some of the towns. So that's what I think is weird. I think that they should have...
Not everybody likes chicken. Maybe they want something that's a little bit more like turkey.
I guess, I don't know. The only thing is it just doesn't match the dialogue. So either it should have said that it turned his apprentice into a bantam guar, or it should have turned him into an actual chicken.
Yeah.
And then, of course, if it changed him into a bantam, if it would have said that bantam guar, then he would have had to say that he has a delightful recipe for roast bantam guar.
Yeah.
So it would have just been a whole lot easier to just turn him into a chicken. Be just as funny either way.
Yep. Okay, so which one do we want to do next then?
Which do you have on you as your active?
Restoring order went to my active.
Yeah, mine too. So we've got to. Well, let me see what we have. Let me go to my.
Exquisite Tears, which I kind of want to do. I'm going to have to send Bastion off on an errand or something.
Well, then let's do Exquisite Tears. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. And let's see, collections. allies, companions, Bastion, go away.
And the reason we're doing that is because Bastion does not like you stealing things. That's what this quest needs us to do.
Let's be bad guys.
Let's be bad guys. Right.
Who said that?
Nice place to have murdering.
I think she's probably the one that said that. Oh, there's two of them. Never mind then.
Hey, let's have a look at the map. See where we're going with this.
Well, for a second there, I thought that was a blue flower. Nope, it was just my bantam guar with his head above water. Little snot. Huh. Well, no, I heard that as a male voice. I don't know where the female voice came from.
So I must grab you.
I understand you were instrumental in crushing the Daggerfall army at Devon's watch.
So what? These things are everywhere, like rats.
That's a weird place to stand, because I was catching parts of different conversations. And Mary just kind of ran off without us.
I was looking at the map, I wasn't looking around there. I can't remember.
Rude.
Oh, you have me as navigator.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot what kind of a navigator you are.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Just, don't get lost on the way.
I'm busy. Very busy.
I love these people.
By the way, I'm at the quest spot.
I know. I was just... I hadn't been down... I don't think we'd been down to the docks. I was just kind of snooping real quick. It's been a while since we've been to the docks. That's kind of nice little... oh yeah, we have to ask... Oh. I think these guys are Undaunted. I'm going to talk to him, Calistig, the Axe, but I think these guys, this table, all of them here are Undaunted.
By the divines, the ale servers in this place get uglier by the day.
I'm not sure why, but I'm looking for a fight.
Is that right? Well then,
Yeah.
sounds to me like you could be one of the Undaunted.
The Undaunted, what's that?
A league of like-minded adventurers. Every one of us eager for riches and glory.
Sound like anyone you know. So what do you say? Think you can be one of the Undaunted?
Yes, I want to be one of the Undaunted.
You sure? Dungeon delving and monster fighting is not for the weak of heart.
I am not afraid.
Good, but that's the easy part. The hard part is proving yourself. Bungle Grotto seems like a good test. A dark, dank cave you return from. See if you can best whatever's inside. If you survive, come meet me back here, and we'll make it official.
Change the quest again. Where'd it go?
Exquisite Tears you're looking for. Should be your first one under stone walls.
Yeah, let's see. There it is. I was gonna say this. Yeah, the Undaunted basically.
Love
Basically, what the Undaunted is you have to go and kill a specific dungeon boss. So what you do for Undaunted is, like he mentioned, Fungal Grotto, and it's showed in dialogue Fungal Grotto 1. So what you have to do is once you're high enough level till you have the dungeons, you go do look for the dungeon finder. You look, and then you could actually queue up for specific dungeons. So you would queue up Fungal Grotto 1, and just wait. And then once you go in, you go in, you do the dungeon, and then once it's completed, then you'd have to go wherever to turn that in. So that's all basically what the Undaunted is.
Poor Valen. All that drinking has really taken its toll.
Are you friends with Valen?
No. I buy him a drink once in a while, just to take his mind off things. Then he starts singing, and Hector wallops him. It's hilarious.
Show me.
I can't. At least not here. Hector won't even sell Alto anymore because of Valen. Of course, you might find a loose bottle on the docks.
Now I have... Let's see. I've asked one person. Find a bottle of Alto wine. Let's see. I know they said on the docks, so... Is this going to be stealing? Nope. Oh, I'm opening a crate of Alto wine. Oh, that's kind of pretty looking. Yeah, look, if you're doing the same thing, look at the picture of the wine. It's actually quite an attractive looking bottle.
Yeah, it looks better here than it does in Skyrim.
Yeah. Alright, so I still need to talk to someone. Let's talk to the Argonian.
Greetings, stranger. Long journey?
You have no idea.
Have you eaten yet? The large, foul-tempered rats on the docks taste really good. It's a pity the barkeep doesn't care for them, but I don't know why.
So, now we go back, and we capture a wharf rat. Let's see. So we could, I guess the Alto wine is to use to swap out.
Nope.
I'm thinking, or I don't know. But I'm catching a wharf rat. Okay, now I take the fuzzy little critter. Oh, there's... Well... And now I have a pet wharf rat. Because you completed it, and I didn't do anything. So now I have a rat in my pocket. I wonder if it's actually still there. Actually, we'll look after you complete it. So I'll follow you. Yeah, we have to bring the Tears of Ame. Well, that's what happened. That's
I just want to get away from... What's his face?
What's whose face?
Velen. Oh my gosh, his singing is dreadful.
I didn't hear it. I didn't get a chance to.
Sorry.
No, don't. No worries. That's the way when
Your
you're in
viewers will be very, very thankful.
That's not what I was going to say. I was going to say... Well, hang on a second. Can I? No.
I would not cause trouble.
Goodness, where'd you go? No, I was just going to say that's what happens when you're in a group. And if you're... when one person in your group is ahead of you, if you're close enough, then it will complete that part. So
Only
that's...
some of them.
I didn't... Not all of them. Some of them, yeah. Some of them...
Not all of them, it's weird.
I think... I don't think it works that way on core quests. Let's see, I'll talk to him.
Do I detect the bouquet of Tears of Amaya?
I guess it's on her, not me. But I'm still taking credit for it. I was able to get the wine from Hector.
Ah, it's good to make new business acquaintances. Remember Naril Helleron, my friend. We may see each other again.
I think this is why I had to click on it, is because there's actually a reward, and the rewards are going to be slightly different money wise. Because, like, say, you know, if our levels are different, you know, whoever has the higher level is going to get slightly more money. That's just the way these games work, which is a good thing. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I knew I was going to say or do something, but I forgot what it was. Now I was going to go into my inventory and see if I still have those things in there. No. I see letters, medallions.
Oh my gosh, Bastion just turned up naked.
I don't necessarily need to see that. Let's see.
He's fully clothed again.
I'm just going to destroy this crate. I don't need it. Let's see. I was looking to see if maybe those things that I had grabbed, if maybe somehow they ended up still in my inventory. Yeah, but I'm not seeing it. I just looked in I looked in quest items. I looked in supplies. Ugh. Hair in garlic sauce.
What?
One of the foods that is in my inventory.
As in Big Rabbit in garlic sauce.
Yeah, it's not. Waiter, there's a hair in my garlic sauce. That's when the waiter walks up to you, slaps you upside the head, and it says, "It's because it's called hair in garlic sauce." And you, sir, may I have another? Give her something to eat on here. That was odd. Companion items. Oh, so it has its own different category. Nice. Huh. Well, what do you know? Well, I guess the rat snuck out when I wasn't looking. And yet, I don't know where my bottle of Alto wine went.
Okay, where would we like to go next?
Well, let's see what we got. Now you know what they should do for the game, if they could, if there was a way to do it. What just happened with us with that quest, you know how I said, you know, now I've got a fuzzy rat as a pet?
Uh-huh.
I think what they should do is they should make it that's a way you could earn a non-combat pet, earn a wharf rat. And that would be for, you know, to do that, to be in a group of 2 or more people, you know, and have one person, you know, complete it while the other people still have, like, the Alto wine and the rat in their inventory. And then if that happens, then when you complete it, there'd also be a rat pet in your rewards for the person that completed it without it. Or, you know, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say.
Uh-huh.
What?
Or just have a quest to get a pet.
Well, I just think, yeah. What is it? Oh, that's right. Undaunted. Let's see. I can't remember if Undaunted had. I mean, yeah, it's almost all. Yeah. Oh no, they do. They split it up. Their active abilities, but I just want to see what their passives were. Activating a synergy restores 2%. Oh, I know what. Yeah, a synergy is like, say, if you've seen it. It would be like, say, for example, if we're fighting something and Mary drops an AoE, and I step into it, and it'll say, I can't remember what it says on the screen. It'll say something like press.
Use this to do this.
Exactly, yeah. For me, it'll say like press Y plus B for something, and you do that. That's called a synergy. So that for the Undaunted, the first passive ability, it says activating a synergy restores 2% of your max health, stamina, and magicka, which sounds pretty good. And then what's the other one? Increases your max health, stamina, and magicka by 1% per type of armor that you have equipped. So that means if you're wearing all 3 types of armor, light, medium, heavy, then you could get a maximum of 3% bonus. So that's good. So yeah. Oh yeah, I was gonna check journal to see what kind of quests I have in this area. I still have In with the Tide, which is the zone story, and Restoring Order. Oh wait, the Undaunted's a dungeon. No, nothing.
We have 2 bastions.
I know. I was going to say, did we start a prologue? Remember how I said I was going to do a prologue because of I had so many of them? I can't remember. Were we going to start one, or did we start one?
I think we kind of were, but it was taking us to different places. You did Dragon Guard's Legacy, and I haven't.
Oh.
So
right, so I had to...
I need to find Kasura in my Alliance.
Okay. So yeah, because mine says travel to the Valley of Blades.
Mine still says talk to Kasura.
So I will... I'll work on these more when... on days when you're
I said I was going to work the Dragon Guard's Legacy so that we were up to the same point, because hopefully it actually combines or gets rid of the Alliance aspect of it. But I haven't done that yet.
Right.
Because I've just been binging on YouTube.
Right. I mean, to try to do the Undaunted one, I don't think it would... we would have to go into a dungeon finder, basically. Let's see what it says. Activity finder. Dungeon finder. Specifics. Fungal Grotto 1. It says you must be group leader. So, I think... No, you're group leader, because you got the crown. So you would have to do it if you want to.
And you would need to summon your bastion, otherwise we would get a rando.
We would probably... Well, it wouldn't be random if you go in through specific. But I don't know if the companions would count as...
Yes, they do.
Do they?
Yes.
Let me see if my...
Step behind you. Can I help you with something?
Let me see. I thought it showed that I had other... Yeah, there's some heavy armor that he could use.
Don't you have your bastion set up as a caster, though?
Yeah, but see, he's all wearing white armor right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And see, I've got a green girdle here that's heavy armor.
Companion one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just going to give him whatever I can give him. That's going to just improve him. For now, I'll make it a little bit more specific once I have better armor for him. Because like right now he's got medium boots on, but I've got heavy boots. Let's see. Yeah, see the medium boots gave him increases ultimate generation by 9%. This new one would increase max health by 1.8%. So I'd rather have that. Alright, there's the 2 pieces. Let me check his skills. He has 3 unlocked. What is this? What is that? Crushing Claws. Calls forth talons from the ground, dealing flame damage to enemies nearby and immobilizing them for 4 seconds. Huh. That actually sounds kind of cool. Let's see. He's got Crag Smash. What is that other one he's got? Oh wait, I just saw it. Oh, Rejuvenation. Right, that's his heal. Okay. I was trying to see what all abilities he had. Let's see, what is that? Destructive Blast. Okay, so that's his Destruction Staff. There's his Rejuvenation. Okay, let's see. Ardent Warrior. I should have... Okay, so at level 7 he unlocks another one. I'll be glad, so that way I can start getting some into all of his different classes. Alright. If you want to try to give it a shot, go for it. And we can see if we can get into a dungeon. It would be Fungal Grotto 1.
It'd be something new for the stream, wouldn't it?
Yeah?
But we have done public dungeons.
We've done public dungeons, but these are... Well, they're kind of different, and kind of.
Oh, they are cute.
If we're queued and we haven't been pulled in, then that's meaning that our companions are not counted as part of the 4.
Maybe.
Which to me makes sense, because the way I look at it, these types of dungeons where you have to queue for sometimes require strategy. And you can't be really strategic with companions.
Would you like me to leave the queue?
No. Leave it. If we get some more people that queue up for it, we'll get pulled in. And we can do it. Just leave it there. It's not hurting nothing.
Okay.
I mean, sometime we could go in for a random, but geez, I don't know how many randoms. Let me see how many I could be in. At least. Activity Finder, Dungeon Finder, Specific. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 40, 44 different dungeons.
I have
It says.
18.
Wait, those say locked. Why? Why are they locked? Let's try that again.
Not all group members meet the activities level requirement.
So that's all it is.
We do have a difference in level, don't we?
I don't think the level really matters, does it?
Apparently. I've got a lot locked out.
Well,
you're 5 levels lower than me.
Well, Fungal Grotto 1 says it's locked. It says you must be group leader to use as an activity finder. I don't know if it says locked for you.
No, it's not locked for me because I managed to queue us the Fungal Grotto 1.
Well, then that's just why it just says locked for me. So yeah, there's a ton of dungeons if we just did random. At least for me. So there's going to be at least that many for you, I would imagine. Because the dungeon... Well, it also depends on how many expansions you have.
Probably unlocks them with your main, because I'll unlock some of them.
Usually, I mean, I've never noticed, but the only
majority of mine that unlocked say unlocked at level blah blah. Level 45.
that's what I was going to say. Usually, the only ways to unlock the dungeons is usually by leveling. And yeah, my main, he's level 50, so he's got them. He should have them all unlocked because I don't think you can unlock any by champion level.
By champion level.
Huh? What?
It's not by champion level.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't think so. So, let's see. Journal quests. What were we doing? Let's see. We can do either In with the Tide or Restoring Order.
Go with Restoring Order.
Okay. And like I said, we'll just keep the queue open. If we get pulled in. Now, the thing is with specific dungeons and random dungeons is if people queue up for random and they get pulled into Fungal Grotto, we will not be pulled in with that. It's kind of like they both run on different engines, so to speak. They're not linked together.
Okay. Wait, try.
I love cities.
Oh man.
People, the noise, the chaos. Is it strange that I find it comfortable?
Oh, I have to deal with Bastion talking. There's something we could do. We could do the other companion quest.
Would you like to do the other companion quest?
I would like to do the other companion quest so I don't have to deal with Bastion's yammering.
Okie dokie.
If you do not mind.
Let's see.
I say if you do not mind.
Do you have the Blackwood Crossroads wayfind?
Yes.
Head there.
Okay.
And if we're doing that, I'm going to take us out of the dungeon queue.
Okay.
As soon as I arrive in Blackwood.
Now, I know that some of you probably think that I'm like overreacting on because Bastion doesn't talk that much. You have to understand. There's somebody I work with that talks all the time.
Have you accepted the quest from Collectibles?
Wait, what is that? What was that? Oh, never mind. Except the quest collectibles.
Yeah, if you go to Collectibles and click on...
Oh, right. Right, I forgot about that. Yeah, I was... My brain doesn't operate on more than one cycle at a time. Collections, allies, companions. You must complete this companion's introduction quest before you can summon them, so I must already have it. Let's check.
Shattered and Scattered.
Hang on, I'm looking for my journal. Quest. Let's see. There it is. Oh, okay. But like I was saying, I have a coworker that basically I've never seen anybody that loves the sound of their own voice as much as this person does. He talks almost constantly. He interjects himself into other people's conversations just so he can talk. If he's in a room by himself or somewhere by himself, he will talk out loud to himself. And I've worked with him long enough to where when I would get to work early, I would go into the lounge and just relax, play on my phone or whatever, or maybe even, close my eyes and try to get, a few winks in before, I have to get ready for work, get ready to clock in. He talks so much, you can't do that. So I actually go into another small room where I can't hear him, and then I set an alarm and I turn the lights off. But yeah, I've actually told management before not to ever put me with him when I'm working on an aisle, because I said I will punch him. He's gotten that annoying. So that's why Bastion bugs me so much, because this guy cannot shut up to save his life. And I've been nice. I have wanted to just bite his head off so many times, and he knows he talks too much. He's said it before. I've heard him say it at least on 3 occasions. I know I have diarrhea of the mouth. He's actually said those words. And I've been a good boy. Huh?
He doesn't talk to me that much.
He talks enough that I find it... Bastion talks enough that I find it irritating. Yeah, when this coworker made the comment, I know I have diarrhea of the mouth, you have no idea how badly I wanted to say, well, just go down to pharmacy, get you some Imodium AD, and shut the fuck up. If you don't know, Mary, Imodium AD is an anti-diarrhea medication.
I am
Okay.
very familiar with Imodium.
Okay.
What's that?
What's what? What are you seeing?
Another post for Phantasmal Discovery.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it. I grabbed it.
I don't have enough room in my quest log to grab quests that aren't in the zone I'm doing. Ooh,
I grabbed it on reflex. I mean, it's not like you can't abandon quests.
This is true.
And when you abandon quests, it's not like they're gone forever. It's just basically kind of like you changed your mind. Yeah, you just go back to where you originally... Regardless of where you abandon the quest at, you will have to pick it up from where you originally got it. Because abandoning it means, well, what it says. You are completely abandoning the quest. Any and all progression you made will be lost.
Yeah.
It will not take anything you earned, like money, experience, gear, anything like that. You do not lose that. Because I don't... Because you had earned it. You had earned it. You just basically would have to start over.
Little dead Mara.
Oh, yeah.
I was feeding on it.
Ew. Yeah, Bastion is really vocal. I mean, mine hasn't said anything in a while, but yeah, he's... Ooh, what's this? Hey, Pewter.
I was so far away from that seam, I didn't even hit it.
I know. I love it when that happens, when it doesn't line up. Oh, here's Eric to tell. Here's some jute. Some of the ones you know, if you've collected them enough, you'll actually recognize them, like, from a distance without needing the glow.
Oh, stupid little Mara running under my horse's feet. I'll end up like that one down the road.
Right?
Only flatter. So far way off.
Just part of it. Just riding to get there.
Another dead Mara.
Goodness.
There's another crow feasting on it. Oh,
Shoot.
survival of the fittest, I guess.
Survival of the fittest, yeah. But see, then it makes you wonder who's killing the Mara.
It's just adventurers just riding them down.
Probably.
It's roadkill.
I didn't think of it that way, really. I'm surprised. I was actually trying to be a smartass, and I was trying to think of some kind of sarcastic thing about them having that rundown feeling and having to do with something with horses. But then you come up with roadkill, and that just was even better. It's weird how sometimes if you're thinking on one avenue, the other one, a different avenue completely doesn't even register.
Yeah.
Or at least that's how it is with me. There's a glow.
Thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a glowy thing in the road. Adventures wanted for exciting opportunity.
We already have it. That's the one that starts shattered and scattered. If you haven't already got it from.
Yeah, I've got it.
Collectible.
Shattered and scattered. Talk to Mary.
You're
Oh.
already talking to me?
I said Mary! As in Mary.
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 Supposed to marry.
Yes.
My orders are to observe the ruin, not help you mount a suicidal rescue mission.
Then you can observe me kicking every fetching cultist's ass standing between me and my little brother.
I like her.
Who are you? Another of these useless lay-in layabouts? No, you're an adventurer like me. Don't tell me Zagira roped you into this mess too.
No? What's the trouble?
My little brother and I answered a job posting seeking adventurers to help explore a newly discovered ruin. Only once the expedition got underway and we were all split up, our employers turned on us. I barely got away.
What's your plan now?
Free my little brother and the others before something terrible befalls them. I don't know if I can do this on my own, but I have to try. Can I count on your help? Or were all the questions just morbid curiosity? I can pay if I have to.
I'll help with your rescue. Or I'll help you with your rescue.
There were 5, in addition to me, who got duped into this. My brother, Liam, Eolaf, a Nord warrior, Ardia, a high elf researcher, Dijos, an Argonian scout, and Garlor, a wood elf adventurer. Other than my brother, I don't know a lot about them.
What do you know about the ones who tried to take you captive?
Not much. Zagira, the woman who hired us, was charming. I didn't buy her story that her expedition was for study, but she paid half our fee up front. I figured they were just treasure hunters looking for plunder. We had no idea they were a cult.
When did you realize?
About the time they said, don't kill her, we need her for the ritual, while trying to wrestle me to the ground. Probably saved my life, though. I fought twice as hard knowing they were taking it easy on me. No one else escaped that I know of.
I love this. I always love those remarks. When did you know? Well, it's when this was happening. It's like, when did you know you weren't going to go on the second date with that girl? Oh, probably when I woke up in my bathtub and, filled with ice and one of my kidneys was missing. All right, I'm ready when you are.
We didn't get far with our expedition before things went sour, but the ruin was in pretty bad shape. You'll need a grapple bow to get anywhere.
Oh, I forgot about the grapple bow.
They're simple enough to use if you've never tried
Yay.
one.
I want to ask you some questions.
All right, but remember, you already agreed to help me. It'd be rude to back out now. But seriously, I need your help. Please don't change your mind.
Tell me about this ruin.
It's Daedric in origin. Our employer claimed it was recently uncovered, but I have a hard time believing no one noticed it until now. And despite its condition, it doesn't seem that old. Barely any overgrowth at all. None of it makes any sense.
You're saying that You're saying this is new construction?
100 years old at most. I couldn't tell you who built it or how it came to be demolished, though. I didn't get much time to study it before those fetching cultists tried to throw a sack over my head and drag me off.
How do I use the grapple bow you gave me?
Just line up your sights with a suitable anchor point, release the bolt, and get ready to fly. Don't worry, they're pretty much designed to do all the work. The worst you'll have to worry about is underestimating the pull and spraining your neck.
No. Well, yeah, there is the spraining your neck part you have to worry about, but there is also the sudden stop at the end. You're going to turn yourself into a pancake. Alright.
Landing smack bang in the middle of the back of your party member.
Right? It's like, when I said we were inseparable, this is not what I meant.
You need to reach the base camp, but be careful. I saw a lot more cultists during my escape than the ones who led me here.
Okay, are we just gonna blast through this time?
As opposed to what, hitting every room? No, we can go, no. We can do it. Aw. My blast bones is going to be upset now. Yeah.
Sorry, blast bones.
To arms!
Oh, shut up, Bastion! Let's see.
Mini bookshelves.
I know, that's what I was doing, is looking at the bookshelves. I can't remember, when we did the other one, did we do it on stream?
Yes.
Mary? We did Mary's
Yeah.
on stream? Okay.
We did Mary's on stream.
Alright.
We've not picked up Bastion with Hunts and
Oh, okay.
Mary.
Right, alright, I got you now. Gotta remember, I have a hard time keeping track.
You alright if I go to combat?
All I'm doing is just checking bookshelves. And I'm doing it too quickly, too, darn it. I forgot about that. It's because I'm... Wow! I'll say, what the heck are you fighting? That was just like a lot of stuff. Yeah, I just realized I went through all these big bookshelves quickly. Well, sorry.
Oh, we can refer them to the other stream, because you did go slowly through them on the other stream.
Well, I was going to say, I just won't backtrack. I'll just do the... Excuse me. Future ones slower. Well, technically, even though if I do go through them quickly, I mean, if you really wanted to read it bad enough, I'm sure you could probably almost move it frame by frame.
Yeah.
That's over with, I suppose.
Aww. My blast bones went and sulked to Miri. He's like... She did it again. She called me and I went to go kill. And there wasn't anything to kill. There he goes. He should be happy now.
I suppose he's much happier now.
Yes, he got to explode. And he got to jump into somebody's face and say, "Hi!" Boom.
There's 3 there at the moment.
Okay, let's see.
I'm going on the Waking Flame Elementalist.
Me too. It would be fun. It would be funny for if you could give like something like a blast bones or any type of spell where there is a creature that's doing the work. If you could put like a battle cry on them.
Yeah.
You know how like Bastion does. He goes 2 arms. So I think it'd be great if you could like design battle cries. I'm sure I could come up with something.
I remember when I used to play Neverwinter Nights, particularly Shadows of Undaunted. The team were always talking. They were always talking, and they always had some dialogue when they were going into battle as well. When you're ready, I am ready to pin down the Pyromancer.
All right.
And the battle has just moved out of scope, so we've only got 2.
Finally. I was gonna say I haven't looted.
Back.
Yep. I was gonna say I haven't been able to loot anybody in a while. Begin to think they're all just a bunch of cheap bastards. Stifle it, Bastion.
Bastion, keep talking. I like the sound of your voice, sweetie.
Well, your Bastion can talk to you all you want. I find him annoying.
He never does. He obviously prefers you.
Wonderful.
Ooh.
That's what. Oh, scamp!
Pile of ash.
Yeah.
Lawbook in this one.
Yeah, I just came across it. Yeah, but when I was talking about the if you could only design war cries or battle cries for those spells, what is? Was it just a way to leave?
Not our sky.
That's where we'll be going
Oh.
next, but
Okay.
more mobs, yeah.
Hurry.
Okay, I just saw that light.
Bookshelves.
But that support looks sturdy enough for the grapple bow.
But I was thinking, what would be an absolutely hilarious battle cry to put on the blast bones? Have him yell, "Let me love you!"
In Hamish's voice.
No, not in
Yeah.
Hamish's voice.
In Hamish's voice as the Dragonborn.
No, I wouldn't. I think that would make me rage quit and flip my apartment. Okay, was there anything else we needed to check?
How did you get a hold of those scamps? I take it you went into line of sight.
Yeah, I saw him right here. I stood right here and I happened to see him just kind of jumping around. So I'm like, okay.
That's the complete circuit done. So there are no more books to pick up.
Okay.
Yay, grapple point.
Yeah. Put my staff up. It's weird, but I'm starting to get tired of it. Of that design. I think it's because of the color.
Design of what, sorry?
My staff.
Ah.
The head of it. I think it's just because of the coloring. And I can't dye it. It's not one. It's one of those types that you cannot dye. We're supposed to talk to Miri.
The base camp should be Eoloth. What are those fetchers doing to him? That's Eoloth. One of
She's
the
coming
other
to me.
adventurers Zagira duped with his setup. They've got him strung up like a new life pony guar. Survey stones my ashy arse. That's a sacrifice if I've ever seen one. I've got to do something.
Survey stones my ashy arse. Well,
alright, you grappling across?
Here, just a second. Survey stone.
Zagira had us escorting her scholars around the area to place those so-called survey stones. Supposedly, they would get the layout of this place in an instant. Bunch of guar dung, clearly. It's sucking the life out of him.
Can we destroy it?
I damn well plan to try. It'll be dangerous, though. For Eoloth, most of all. That ritual is already feeding off of him somehow. The sudden shock of destroying the stone might kill him. We could try weakening the ritual before ending it entirely.
How do we do that?
That array by Olaf seems to be the heart of the ritual, but the magic is being drawn to another focal point nearby. Destroying that might lighten the load on Olaf, and the backlash of ending the ritual by force. It's the best chance of saving him.
Understood. Let's go.
We need to stop that ritual. The sooner the better, but Olaf's chances of surviving go up exponentially if we try picking it apart carefully, instead of smashing the central array right at the start. The grapple bow should help us search around.
How do you know all this?
I don't know it. I'm making an educated guess. Daedrology is my main field of study, though I tend to avoid getting caught up in their worship and rituals. Mostly, I'm fascinated why anyone would join these fetching cults in the first place.
Why study Daedra if you don't really care for them?
I took an interest in the anticipations of the tribunal and my ancestors' worship of them before the three rose to godhood. Dark elves aren't the only ones who revere Daedra alongside divines, but now's not the time for philosophical discussion.
Okay.
The foothold is nearly complete.
That voice! Sakira! That did it! The ritual's weakened!
I'm trying to figure out how the heck are we supposed to get down. Just jump, I guess?
Yep.
Iola! Follow me, quickly!
You don't have to tell me twice.
We don't? Well, where's the fun in that, then? Now who are you attacking? Ah. Oh, my poor Blast Bones. He's going to have a complex after a while. Either that or he's going to get pissed off and he's going to attack me. He'll start telling me how he's sick and tired of being screwed with. Don't call me unless you know that I'm going to fight something. Because here's the deal. You summon me and I got nothing to attack. I'm kicking your ass. Talk to Olaf.
Thanks mightily for getting me out of there. I don't know how much longer I could have lasted.
What was it they were doing to you?
Trying to pitch me into Orky's gnarled teeth. Or Dagon's, rather. Felt like all the air was sucked out of my lungs. Would have killed me if you hadn't come along. Was it always this hot in here?
Do you know why they were trying to sacrifice you?
I'm just hired muscle. I don't meddle with magic. They were talking, though, about positioning the other stones. They sent each of us as an escort, split us up. If they got the better of me, I'm sure the others are in just as much trouble now.
Will you be alright?
Haven't felt this bad since I nearly drowned in the sea of ghosts. But I can feel my strength coming back. I think I'll be good enough to move once I've got my breath. I'll be fine. Help the others while there's still time.
Alrighty. Oop, talk to Mary. Hello, Mary.
It worked! Sorry if that sounds too much like surprise, but I couldn't be sure if that would be enough to save Olaf's life until we tried it. If the cult is doing this to the others, we should be able to free them too, if we're careful.
Any idea what it was they were doing to Olaf?
It was definitely a Daedric ritual, but not your typical sacrifice. Offerings to the princes are usually quick and brutal. This was much more purposeful. I don't know what they were trying to accomplish, but they were using Olaf's soul to power it.
Do you know where the others were taken?
The Swits didn't tell us much of their plans before stabbing us in the back, but I've got a rough idea where they were taking the other stones. If we head out the other side of these corridors, we should be on the right path.
Let's keep moving then. And Mary runs away. I wonder why, when it comes to loot in ruins, why Daedra are such cheap bastards. Huh. My poor blast bones.
That was not my fault, that was the other adventurer. I'm just gonna look for loots while he's killing things.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I just noticed I have to recharge my staff.
Okay, you recharge your stuff, let him get a little ways ahead.
Alright. Inventory. Oh, not main hand, backup. Main hand, there it is. And... oh, wait, charge. Alright,
I was wondering if sitting here on this seat will stop the respawn.
Ooh, I don't know. I can tell you one thing. She is going to have one hell of a repair bill. I've got... whew, jeez. Inventory. Supplies. I've got that. Let's see. No. Would it be slottable? Let's see. This store... all of your damaged equipment. There we go. God knows how much money I just saved myself. I'd say probably about half of my armor only had about maybe a third or a quarter of its durability left, and then the other half was down to about half. So yeah, that was probably so that was probably going to be a couple of thousand gold easy. I haven't repaired. I keep forgetting when I go. Well, we don't go to vendors too often, and when I do, I forget about it.
Yeah.
So, try to remember that, folks. Keep an eye on your armor. So, I mean, yeah, you got those crown crates. That's those repair crates. That's what you can use them for. But don't just use them willy nilly. Save them to when you're higher level. Especially if it'll repair all your armor, and then just save it till your armor is beat up like hers was.
Yeah, until it's about to fall off and leave you naked on the battlefield.
Exactly.
Cost either real money or luck of getting them on a daily reward.
Exactly. So yeah, wait till they're in real bad shape, and wait till you're higher level, and you will save yourself hundreds and thousands of gold. Because it's not like one of the options is just don't get it damaged. Unfortunately, that's not an option.
Nope.
I mean, technically you could just not have any armor on at all, but you're not going to get too far in this game if you're just wearing a costume and no armor.
Doesn't look like there's repop in here yet.
That would be kind of interesting to do as an experiment. Take a character at the very beginning and just never give them any armor. I mean, give them weapons. Obviously, they're going to need weapons. you know. But don't give him any armor, ever. And just see how far you can get in the game. And see, I'm not even paying attention to all the. Oh man, we just got another couple of groups that just came in. And I had forgotten about the bookshelves. I was just walking by them as I was talking. I can usually tell people my brain usually can't do two things at once. That's one of the reasons why I could never become a musician. That plus I was totally musically illiterate. And I tried. I made flashcards and everything and studied for a year while in school and took band and nope. Artia's journal. Let's see. Exploration of the Shattered Ruin. Zagira has paid us well to escort her surveyors through this unusual ruin. Truth be told, I might have come along for free if I'd known what we'd find here. The Daedric designs are like nothing I've ever seen, but disturbingly familiar. They are expansive as well, far more so than they have since... Try that again. They are expansive as well. Yes, that's Daedric. Far more so than they first appeared. I feel like we haven't traveled that far, but the landscapes within the compound seem incongruous to what I observed from outside the entrance. I should probably draw a few maps along with my notes. I knew I should have mapped as I went. Zagira's surveyors turned on me as soon as they got me away from the rest of our group. I tripped and my cloak tore free, so I bolted. I just need to write down where I go. Process of elimination. Left, out the door, across the chasm. I'm completely turned around. I hear them coming. No time. And what were you cackling about?
I was just thinking, so the Doctor is a Daedra. Because it's bigger on the inside.
Yeah! Yeah.
It's a TARDIS!
Oh, I have to talk to Miri again.
Well, I'll be. Ardi actually made a break for it. She's the last one I'd have expected to escape. 2 left feet, that one. Much as I'd like to believe she made it out, somehow I doubt it.
Think she was caught?
Honestly, I'm impressed she made it this far, but my gut tells me she's still here. I think we should keep looking for the rest of those sacrificial stones. Whoever's still bound up in the cult's rituals is in the greatest danger.
Understood.
It's getting to the point that I hardly recognize this place. It's like the sky is on fire and everything's scorched. Did the cult come here just to destroy this place? That hardly makes any sense, but Daedra worship too often doesn't.
Maybe the destruction isn't the point. Or, actually, I said that wrong. Maybe the destruction isn't the point?
It's possible this is all just a side effect of the ritual, not its intent. Who knows? Maybe their magic isn't just feeding on the souls of those they've captured, but everything here. All the more reason to stop them, quickly.
Yeah, you didn't know I could speak Daedra, did you? You can't prove it's not!
Lava? And look, those trees. The shifting is more drastic here.
Jeez. What are you? Oh, or we just looking to see?
Looting.
Okay. I kind of thought that, but that bag kind of looked like a book almost. And then since it wasn't, it kind of confused me. I don't know why. I hear some growling. Like a Daedroth or something. I hear it. I want to say it sounds like it's coming from over...
Looks like they caught Ardia after all. We need to
It
free her.
was. It was a Daedroth. I thought I heard it.
They made their choices. So be it.
There's another one here.
I know. I wasn't really planning on fighting him. I was actually just peeking to see if maybe there was a chest or something. I was actually surprised I could hear that. I was able to tell where that Daedroth was. Because if you remember right, I have my headphones set at default because when I tried first setting them up, and it tried doing the whole directional sound thing, I could never tell. I could not differentiate. And well, I mean, it wasn't because of the headphones or the program. It was because of me. I wasn't able to tell which direction the sound was coming from during the setup.
Uh-huh.
Every once in a while I can. Dang. I'm not sure how the hell did she do that? Did you see her do that, the elementalist?
I didn't.
She jumped. You know, like she was using that jump attack that assassins can use, or like she was using a grapple gun. I gotta talk to Miri.
We need to free Ardia from that ritual before it drains her soul completely, even if it kills her. Still, we should look for focal crystals nearby that are drawing power from her. Destroying them is the only way to save her life and her soul.
What do you mean by even if it kills her?
I mean, stopping the ritual prematurely might kill her, but there are fates worse than death. If her soul is drained entirely from her body, it won't be left to the mercy of the divines. It'll probably wind up in the clutches of oblivion.
I wonder, do we even have the option to destroy the crystal early?
Possibly. I'd rather save lives.
Oh, I know. I was just wondering if it's actually an option. Well, there's the other one up there.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the grapple point to get up there.
I was thinking, because there is an arrow on there. I don't know if it's just as a marker.
I found the grapple point.
I see that. Ah, screw it.
That's done it. Now, destroy the array. Come on, Ardia. Watch your step.
I'm just a little unsteady.
That's something I'm definitely gonna have to try and see what happens when I play this with someone else. Is just try with one of them. Just don't destroy the other focal points. Just go and destroy the main focus and see what happens. See if it actually does kill the person. Here's Ardia.
Normally, I love new experiences. It's why I got into exploring. Not that one. Never, ever again.
We found your journal.
Oh, I thought I'd never see that again. Thank you. I have a great deal to add to it now. I think it's good to record all you can, good and bad. It forces you to think about what you've seen and done. Makes you more mindful of how events shape you.
Did you learn something that we might find helpful?
Zigira was yelling at her followers about jeopardizing the foothold when I was trying to escape. I don't quite get what she meant, but I think they're turning this place into their stronghold. And I saw Zigira when they caught me. The real Zigira.
What do you mean, the real Zigira?
Among her followers, she dropped the mask she'd been wearing. She's a Daedra. These cultists are the usual misguided fools dabbling with things they don't really understand. They're true believers. I'll never forget how they howled for her adulation.
Oh, talk to Mary again.
It looks like Ardia will be alright. Hopefully she can make a successful escape this time.
How many more of these rituals do you think there are?
I can't be certain, but Dijo, Scarlor, and my little brother Liam are still missing. We have to assume they've been captured and bound like the other two. We need to stop these rituals, and not just for their sakes.
What do you mean?
I have a theory about the purpose of these rituals. The changes to the land, the sky, the blasted heat. I think this place is being overtaken by another plane. If I had to guess, I'd say it's becoming the Deadlands.
How's that possible?
I think this ruin isn't actually part of Nern. More like a piece of our world bottled up, and the cult is trying to fill the bottle from another source.
All the more reason to stop the rituals. Okay. Yes, Mary?
I was just hanging around waiting for you.
Thought maybe you're trying to just stand there, act all innocent with that dead bug on the floor.
I stepped on it, what can I say?
Watch where you step. Oh, I didn't even see that scamp. I was getting ready to say, what are you attacking?
Two scamps?
Yeah, dead scamps.
Just saw a bug. I'm sure I did.
My poor mage died right on the other side of the door.
Is that Garlor over here? Garlor? Oh, fetching Vec!
Garlor's eyes are vacant. He's oblivious to the world. Ah, lucky bastard. Talk to Mary.
He's gone. Soul-shriven. I've read accounts of this happening, but I've never seen it myself. This ravaged body is all that's left of Galor. His soul gone somewhere far worse. This is what will happen to the others. To my little brother.
Only if we fail.
Right. You're right. This isn't the time to lose it. There's still hope for the others. Galor couldn't have wandered far like this. There must be another ritual site nearby. Let's go.
Alright. I was wondering what you were doing.
Getting all the torch bugs I can until Mary starts whining at me.
Oh.
You know, as righteous as Bastion is, he really doesn't care when I pick up moths.
Well, I guess just because they're just...
Butterflies.
Well, you gotta... the way I look at it...
You stop learning, you stop learning. I don't intend to ever stop learning.
Because to Bastion, who's basically human, most of us don't regard insects with any, reverence? We just think of them as, insects, as they're not important. But because she's an elf, elves are people of nature. They regard, pretty much all life as important, So I think that's why she has a problem with it. We don't think about it that way. Case in point, she just killed a Nixon. Whoa! That was interesting.
Yeah.
A whirlwind attack? Is it weird that I don't remember fighting these guys the last time?
Yeah, it is.
Huh. Well, I'm a weird person. I mean, obviously I knew we fought somebody, but I don't remember fighting four-armed enemies.
This is it. And they've got Dijos.
Right, I'm gonna go up to this one up here.
Okay. And I'll just head this direction. See what kind of damage I can cause.
That helped. There's still something drawing power from the ritual. Let's keep looking.
Came all this way just to loot a Fiendroth.
And I'll make you watch your brother waste away.
That's what I had to do. Oh, there's the grapple point. I couldn't actually see it. It just said it on the screen. I'm like, okay, I'll just push the button and see where I go. Never good advice. Just push a button and see what happens. What's this button do? Okay. Oh, look, a Nixon. Dead Nixon.
I think that's all of them. Now, the array.
That's it. Are you hurt?
You're free. Come on.
Came back for me?
You came back for me? No. This is all an illusion.
Yep.
You're still trapped. Your soul is still being sucked from your body.
Do you place so little value on life?
He got mad about that.
He did?
Yeah, he did. He said, do you place so little value on life?
Wow.
Where is... Ah, there he is. Dijos.
Thanks to you, there will be something left for the Hist when my time finally comes. But I did not expect the Dark Elf to stick her neck out for me.
Why not?
Dark Elves have not been kind to my eggkin, and I have not been kind to theirs in turn. I see I judged her too harshly. I should apologize to her and her brother, if he still lives. He was taken prisoner by Zagira, personally.
Do you know where she took him?
To the heart of the vault, she said. Further down this path. Where it leads, I cannot say. I don't even recognize this place anymore. I only know it dries my scales worse than Ebonheart.
I like her outfit. It's just the wrong color for her. Because it's the same color as she is. So either she needs to be a different color or the armor needs to be a different color, but I really like it. Ashley...
Camouflage, though.
Huh?
Perfect camouflage, though.
True. Yeah. I mean, for this area, yeah. If she was in stony area, be awesome camouflage. it kind of has, especially around her belt buckle and other areas, it makes me think of like dwarven influence. Kind of looks like something you'd see like in dwarven structures and stuff. So you could probably, I mean, granted, we don't have dwarves that we could play, but if we did, that we could color that and make that probably really good looking dwarven armor.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so now I have to talk to Mary again. Let's talk to Mary.
We managed to save her. I don't know if that'll improve her opinion of me. Well, my kind. But I'm glad. I wouldn't wish what happened to poor Garlor on anyone.
We've accounted for everyone but your brother.
Liam. Hang in there, little brother. We'll find you. We seem to be getting close to the heart of the cult's plot. Other than the ruins, the terrain here is unrecognizable from where we came from. I'd wager that's where we'll find him. And Sagira.
You want to go after her too?
No, I don't care about that hooded viper. I just want my little brother back. But if she stands in our way, I'll gladly kick her fetching ass back to oblivion. Come on, Liam needs me.
Well, let's go save your little brother then. I'm thinking we need to wait because look at all those people. That was like 3 teams of people. 3 or 4 teams. Yeah, we won't. Yeah, there's going to be nobody to fight. Oh. I'm going to kill Fiendroth.
I found an Atronach.
You found an Atronach? Oh, way down there? Hey, it's something.
And a Waking Flame Battler.
That's the last of them.
Oh. I had the hardest time targeting some things because of that matron. She gets her butt in the way.
She does get in the way, doesn't she?
Yeah. Let's see, I'm going to come up here and look and have a look-see. Just looking for possible chests or whatnots. Especially whatnots. Well, there's
I have the whatnots.
Yep. Boom. What's up? Were we up there?
Sagira, give Liam back and maybe I won't fetch and kill you.
Damn it!
We're not getting that gate open by force, but I bet that mechanism plays some part in getting it open.
Any thoughts on what to do?
I think that mechanism must be connected to the gate, but that can't be the only thing stopping us, or Sagira wouldn't be so confident. We should look around. There might be more of these Daedric objects involved in the barrier.
So one of the most annoying things to me is when I'm trying to click on something and an NPC gets in the way, and then you end up opening dialogue.
Yep.
That is one of my biggest gripes when it comes to these types of games, is when that happens.
Right, do you want to get that one? I spotted the next one.
Okay.
Just trying to figure it. Oh, yeah!
Hmm?
I jumped across the chasm.
You did? From where?
Yeah. From there.
Oh, you just did a running jump from here and landed over there?
Yeah.
That's a hell of a jump.
Yeah, I was quite surprised.
Now you know that means I'm going to have to try it now. And fail. Come on, Bastion, move your ass. I want to get lined up. I can't do it if you're looking at me. Or standing in the way. Oh! I hit my face, but I made it. Did you see that landing?
I did.
It's like I hit up here, slid down,
I'm up here, of course I saw it.
went to my knees, and then hit my face. It's like, well, I made it. I'll never be Birdie again. Where's the other switch? There's one more switch.
A fight? Good.
Oh, it's up there. I see it now. What the hell am I doing? Besides not getting where I want to be. Yeah, I don't think this is the way... Yeah, there's a little trail here.
I think that did it. The gate's unsealed. Let's find Liam.
Hold your horses. I see somebody to attack.
Taste our steel.
And I don't have to loot her.
Which is good.
From when I'm attacking somebody from a distance like that, it's definitely a good thing. Hey, Bastion, watch this. Nah, he didn't care. I think it's the little things like the little fiend roths and stuff. Oh, like this. Hey, where'd you go? Oh, he knew what I was up to. Bastion, watch what I'm gonna do. He didn't say anything, but that fiend roth knew exactly what I was up to. It's like, shit! It darted like twice.
Kira, if you think a little lava is going to stop me, you've got another thing coming.
Alright, here we go. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Okay, I was talking to Miri.
I didn't know we had to talk to Mary, but I guess we did. It says, hints, talk to her.
Yeah,
This focal point is finished, but
because ideally
wasn't
we
the
want
only
to
one by the look of
save
it.
the brother.
Victory is cruel.
So I'm running around getting the ritual focuses.
Stop
Oh, okay.
feeding on their soul. Let's do the same to the rest.
Is there more things that need to be dealt with?
Yeah, there is another one.
Okay.
And I can't somehow get to the grapple point.
Where is it? I'll see if I can do it.
Got it.
Okay. Oh, she's been taken out. I didn't know I was jumping the gun. I'd forgotten how we did it the last time.
Oh, thank feck. I'll get you out of here.
How'd you get up there? The grapple points?
Right. Yeah, grapple point here. Thankfully, brother is alive.
Exit the ruin.
We didn't send him to Mother Morrowind.
I know. No thanks to me, huh? I just saw a boss just standing there, and I thought, I'd forgotten. And I just ran off and, head into battle. Where is she?
Oh. She should be down here.
You can inform your worthless legates that we stopped the cultists. No thanks to you.
Just be grateful your little dispute didn't land you afoul of the law. Cease your meddlesome trespassing while you're ahead, and get a real job.
Can we kill him? Let's see, who do we have? There's Liam. I'm going to talk to Liam.
Thought I was finished there. Miri too. I was praying to the three that she wasn't going to share my fate. Someone was listening, because you're a real godsend.
Are you all right now?
Yes, I think so. Still feeling drained, but I'm beginning to get sensation back in my chest. Really odd feeling, let me tell you. I don't recommend it. Miri brought me along to have someone she could trust, but I just ended up being a liability.
Did you learn anything about the cultist plot while you were being held prisoner?
Just what I overheard. It's not like Zagira gloated about her genius plans while I was bound up. She mostly just yelled at me for Miri causing trouble and told me all the horrible things that would happen when they tossed my soul to Mirren's Dagon.
What did you overhear?
Well, there was this one thing that stuck out. The cult Zagira was leading is much bigger than this group. Something about how this foothold would be vital to their ambitions. All rather typical cult drivel, if you ask me.
Miri is clearly very protective of you.
Well, I'm the baby brother, and Miri takes her place as the eldest very seriously. She's more of a mother than our mother in some ways. Mom would call this a learning experience. Doesn't like to coddle.
Are you saying your mom would have left you behind?
Oh, no. Mom would have beaten Zagira to death with a cook pan if it came down to it. She'd just lecture us about needing to be able to get ourselves out of a pinch without her. You know how adventurers are.
All right, well, I talked to Liam, now I'm going to talk to Miri.
We did it! My little brother is safe and that backstabbing viper Zagira's plans are in shambles. Oh, I almost wish I could see what Dagon does to her for her failure. But my imagination's probably better than his anyway.
What next?
We leave this useless swit to his report and count Zora's lucky stars. My little brother is alive and well, thanks to you. That's more than I could ask. We owe you. If you ever need anything, and I mean anything, you can count on me. I should get word that we're safe to our parents as soon as possible. I hope to see you again soon. And Liam, straight to Leywin, you hear?
I just want a moment to catch my breath and thank your friend here, Mother.
It didn't say anything. Did we unlock her already?
If you complete the quest, yes, you've unlocked her.
Okay, it just didn't say anything. I'm going to talk to this jerk face, see what he has to say.
I wish you adventurers would leave well enough alone. The Brigadines have enough troubles to hold at bay without vagabonds stirring up ungodly ruins.
What are you going to do now?
If what you and that vagabond say is true, I might be out of a job. I'll stick around for a little while, but if things get quiet enough, I may head off to Leywin or even Gideon. Always work for a man in my line.
Well, it would be a shame if you lost your job.
Miss me?
Miss me? This is the first time I've seen you with this character as a companion, so I can't miss you yet.
Change of plans?
I like her outfit, but let's see. What do we have for her? I know she's got a bow and all that good stuff. Yeah.
I will be right back.
Okie dokie. Okay, so she's got life absorption, ghostly evasion. So no, she's missing one. Oh, the other one is her bow attack, piercing arrow. I think I'll probably keep her as a maybe using bow attacks. I don't know. Well, she's a, like an assassin kind of. So I'll just have to figure out what what I want her. Which of these trees I'm gonna use. I don't know. Because I think bottom one is usually one that heals. Yeah. And she's got one there. So I don't need any more. So I'll probably just do Deadly Assassin, Living Shade. And, wow, she only has one that has an ultimate? Weird. Huh. Does Bo have one? Nope. That's really strange. Oh well. Have to change her outfit when we get to a place that has a outfit station. Because I don't think I can change it now.
Problem, Sarah?
Let's see, I want to make sure. Well, I might be able to. Yeah, costumes. Okay. I do like that outfit, but I think I'm going to make it something else. Let's see. Actually, I'm just going to start looking at all the different ones. And obviously, if it has like a tunic or that type of bottom, I don't want no part of it. Bonding right vestment. That's Argonian. Yeah, I don't think she would really like that. I don't think she would appreciate that. Thief outfit. I mean, that was kind of nice. I would color it. I would definitely color it differently. I'd probably put it as browns and greens. There's the Dark Seducer outfit. Gee, I wonder who else wears that. Oh, wait. That was that new outfit I bought. I think that's what I'm going to have her wear. The Dremora Deceiver Duster. At least for the moment. At least for the time being. I think it looks good on her. See, this is what I was thinking, was putting her in Evely's outfit. But I think I'm going to go with this for right now. Oh, right. She needs a mount as well.
I am back.
Welcome back.
There you go.
I'm going to see what her default mount is. Let's see. Just a horse. A regular horse. Let's see. Oops.
Hope we find something interesting today.
Yeah, she doesn't look too bad in that outfit. Alright, let's see. We need mounts. What do we want? Let's see. I'm trying to decide. I don't think I want to put her in a default. I'll give her the Nightmare Wolf. There. Weird, the way he looks. His skin is silver. Did you see that, Mary?
I didn't.
Mary, this guy right here by me.
I'm just trying to sort out the map for mine.
Oh, did he just vanish or did he run off? Oh, you'll have to look and stream. He's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, he vanished. But yeah, he was he looked like he had been painted silver. His skin. It didn't look like it was. It didn't look like he was made of metal. It looked like he was painted. But still,
Right.
I mean, like I said, you would have to go into stream and see. Anyways, did you see I bought that. What that new outfit I bought is what I put on my Mary.
The duster.
Yeah, the Dremora duster.
Yeah, I was gonna put it on this one's Miri.
Yeah, see, you
but
put.
then I went with Emily's.
Yeah, Emily's outfit was what I was originally planning on, and then I went with the duster. I'm still going to probably color it to kind of to maybe match more closer to Emily's outfit. Maybe I haven't quite decided. I mean, it is pretty dark. I just think it needs a little bit more contrast between the two colors. So I'll probably, when I can, I'll probably darken up, make the black blacker and make the gray kind of lighter. All right. What were we working on? I don't remember. Before we started this.
I can't remember.
Let's go to journal. We were doing something. Well, we only have one Blackwood. Oh, that's right. We were queued up for the Undaunted.
Yeah, I took this out too.
Yeah, and then we were doing.
We were doing Restoring Order.
Right.
I believe.
Yeah, we were going to start doing that. So we can doing that if you want. Do you want to queue us back up?
How much longer are you going to stream for, though? That's the thing.
I don't know. Well, I mean, we can. Well, yeah, we could probably just end the stream at 11. That'll be a 3-hour. Or do you, or
2.5 hours so far. Been going for 2.5 hours so far.
Yeah. Do you want to go for 3, or would you want to stream for longer? Because I mean, we can always play. We can always play after stream as well, but not on these two, obviously.
Yeah, There's a relative of Shadeaway in the zone chat.
Oh yeah.
Kissy soft paws.
Nice. I'll let you decide if you.
I'll be honest. I am overheating and starting to get ready for dinner.
Okay.
And I have chores to finish off because I'm back at work tomorrow.
Okay, so
my last of my vacation days.
Well then, I'll end the stream at 11. Whether you, I mean, are you gonna? When do you think you're gonna have to head and do your stuff?
In about half an hour.
About half an hour.
So, do we want to get back over to the Way Shrine and head back over to Stonefalls?
Yeah. Where's the
shrine? Just down the road.
Oh yeah, we're not far from one.
Off we go.
Stone.
Wood. And flour. If you want the flour, it's right here by me.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Hang on. While we're here, you know how we have to convince the Dark Elves?
Uh-huh.
Isn't that here?
No, that's Stormfalls.
Okay, then that's okay. Never mind. I saw the marker and I was looking at the map and I was like, it's showing a town, but then I realized as I zoomed in, it was showing the docks.
Yeah, it's sending you to the boat rather
Yeah.
than the way shrine.
So never mind. I just thought it was going to send us to like 3 different regions.
Yep.
I mean, that would have made sense. Okay, so we're headed back to Stone Falls.
Yeah.
Which one do we...
And we want to be at Ebenheart Way Shrine.
What? Ebenheart Way Shrine?
Yeah,
Let's
in the little
see.
peninsula in the north, central north.
Ah.
See you there?
Yep. Now, we don't have to play until 11. I mean, this is, Wednesday is usually just my longer day just because, I don't have to work until tomorrow night.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, we don't have to keep going.
Honor for the pact, he says. Hardy ha ha, I say.
Who is this? I wonder...
Why did Request Marker send me down here?
Hrolgar Stonecrush and convince them... Maybe because we have to talk to Hrolgar Stonecrush. He looks pretty Nordic.
He's a new quest, I think.
Aren't you a fancy lass? What do you want, elf? Come to complain about the daggers? Go hide behind your mother's skirt, not the Nords.
Were you asked to help fight Covenant soldiers?
Aye. The milk drinkers landed to the west at that big yellow tree thing. Now the Dres have got their skirts in a twist. Oh, please save us, big strong Nords. Fancy lads, the lot of them. They think Nords only exist to save elven asses.
What if the soldiers attack Ebenheart?
Bring them on. We don't skeever out of a fight. When we're attacked, we fight. I wager you think we should fight for the rest of the pact. All right. Prove they've got some backbone. Let's see you beat 3 of my men, and do it the Nord way.
I will. What's the Nord way?
We fight drunk. We've got a keg of fine, strong mead from Riften right here. Pour yourself a mug and get to it. Unless you're too fancy, of course.
So, I have to...
Get sozzled.
Yeah, I was going to say, why does he still have a arrow over his head? I guess because we have to talk to him afterwards.
Try to put up a decent fight.
It says use a but. There we go.
Oh, Sabercat, let's go back to drinking.
I wasn't actually meaning to talk to her to fight her. I was just going for mug of mead.
Okay, well, I've tapped it, and I'm obviously slightly inebriated.
Good fight! You'll have to find someone else to brawl with. I just need a moment to catch my breath and stop the bleeding and get another mead. You know how it is.
Man, I'm so drunk she remembers fighting me, but I sure as hell don't.
Well, you're tougher than you look.
I hear dark elves are milk drinkers. Too bad. I bet a good mead would loosen your back ends enough for you to pull the sticks out of them.
Care to brawl? You look as stringy as a wet Khajiit, and you smell twice as bad.
You're clever, you are. Let's see how well you take a blow. Don't be timid.
I really don't like your odds.
All right. You got me. Say, you're not bad.
I will now be killed on sight by the law. Damn it! Well, do it then.
All right. You got me.
How annoying.
Say, you're not bad.
I have to fight them, but I guess I'm close enough to the town where if I fight them, any necromantic abilities I have I cannot use.
Yeah.
Now I have to find a well, I'll have to get re-drunk again. I'm sure. Yeah. Let's see. Is Mary still with me? Yeah, she is. All right, good. Okay, now I have to find a wagon escort. There we go.
Dark elves are milk drinkers. Too bad. I bet a good mead would loosen your back ends enough for you to pull the sticks out of them.
Fight me, or are you too drunk to dodge a punch?
You could only beat me if I was blind, stinking sober. And I'm not. Come at me!
Okay, I'm just going to try just using my staff then. Because I don't know what I can use and what I can't.
Ow! Ow! I quit!
I like how he's got that aura around his head, which just shows you he's just recently fought. Alright, now I'll talk to him.
Well, you're not half bad, I'll give you that.
Will you fight to defend the rest of the town?
I said I would, and I don't go back on my word. I hope the rest of the pact fights like you, not that milk-drinking Urano.
Not like who?
Ravel Urano, that dark elf here before you. He kept asking to buy our lumber so we'd leave town. I told him no, we had a contract to keep, but he offered to double it. No one pays that much for wood, even good rift spruce. What a schemer.
Why did he want you to leave?
Don't know and didn't ask. His story smelled like last week's fish. Whole time we were talking, he kept looking around for a crack to ooze through, sweating like. The boys ran him off with a few light cuffs to the head. He hasn't come back since.
That does sound suspicious.
Right. Things like that. They're exactly why we keep to ourselves in the Elven lands. That and the bad food. Anyway, you're all right. Tell that fancy Othrol we'll fight. Come back and drink with us again sometime.
Alright, well that one's done. And we're sober again.
Yeah, that Nord mead ain't all that.
Yeah, doesn't keep you drunk for long, does it?
Nope.
I was just saying, where the heck are you? You're way over there. Are you talking to this person?
Have we been led into error?
Yep.
Okay.
The three keep you, traveler. Are you willing to risk heresy to save the soul of Ebonheart?
Heresy? What are you talking about?
The disciple of our tribunal temple has lost his faith. He says the three no longer speak to him. He sent me to pray for him at shrines to Olmalexia, Vivek, and Sothasil, just outside town. But I was driven away by a foul smell and angry Aelid.
What kind of smell? Why are the beasts so angry?
I don't know. The smell may have driven the beasts into a frenzy. Perhaps, if you'd be willing, would you burn these flowers at each shrine? If the three respond, tell disciple Sildris. Perhaps that will restore his faith.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll pray for an answer to your voice at the shrines. Praying for prayers. Perhaps Vivek will appreciate how circular that is.
You said heresy. Have you upset the three?
I don't know why Sildris thinks the three would abandon us. We have observed all the proper rites. These flowers, for one. Roland's tears, the rarest of the gold carnet and sacred to the three. It is a powerful offering.
All right. Now we have to go seek blessings, and Mary keeps running away.
I just came to stand on my tree stump. This tree stump is now mine.
It is now yours, huh?
Yeah.
Did you carve your name into it?
Yep.
Okay, just checking. Oh, there's somebody up. Oh, there's the shrine. All I'm seeing is matriarch. All right, pile to awful. Pile of awful.
Why were we burning awful?
Because it's awful? Let's see. Shrine of Vivek. Now we get to talk to a servant of Vivek.
I appear at my lord's behest. Or perhaps I was always here, and you merely lacked the ability to see me.
I'll say, I'm good friends with Vivek. You better watch your tone.
Yeah.
Disciple Sildris is wondering why the tribunal is silent.
Actions carry conviction better than words. A skilled poet arranges for others to be where they should be, when they should be, to fulfill his needs and desires. Yet the question Sildris asked was not the one in his heart.
What was the question in his heart?
A man of poisoned words put doubt in Sildris's heart. He said the poet is less than he once was. Tell the disciple that Vivek's words and wit and way of war are as keen as always. What is Vivek beyond these?
I hate to ask, but who's Vivek?
Vivek is a warrior poet, the ruthless and elegant soul of his people. He guides and protects all. Sharp of eye and tongue is he. Long is his reach. Longer is his spear. How can this question be on the lips of anyone in Morrowind?
You seem surprised I asked.
The sermons of Vivek are beside every bed. Vivek's psalms are sighed from every maiden's lips. His wisdom makes his people as hard, capable, and enduring
He's
as
not
the poet
terribly
himself.
observant, is he?
Yeah.
All know Vivek, for Vivek would have it so.
I can understand him not recognizing me.
Yeah, because he's already dead. But still.
I'm wearing Morag Tog body markings, not the buoyant armigers.
Yeah.
which you are.
Yeah, that's true. I do.
They do stand out quite nicely against the dark skin and the red armor.
Yeah. Yeah, so definitely Vivek knows who we are.
Yep.
Actually, we are Vivek. Actually, we are friends with Vivek. He's called us friend. We're probably his best friend.
Where is the next one? Running, running, always running, never walking.
We walk sometimes. There's something glowing up there. Wood. So say I must have an extra point in Kenai because that was a ways away.
Yep.
Oh, there's the Ashlander. That'll be another quest we can do later. I don't remember which quest that is. I think it has to do with they were being picked on or something by the Dark Elves, and they wouldn't let them trade or anything like that, so they have to stay in that barn.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Navigating.
Oh, we're in trouble. You navigate like a squirrel trying to get across the street.
All who worship the Lord, Mother, and Wizard are welcome in Ebonheart.
You still with me?
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's say, who did you attack? Oh, an Alet.
I'll let you burn that piece of opal, I think. My armor reeks of it.
It happens. Alright, Shrine of Almalexia. God, another sour-faced dark elf.
I'm struggling
My
to
Lady
get up there.
Almalexia bids you carry a message to Disciple Sildrus.
There we go.
What is this message?
The tribunal does not abandon their people. Just as a parent shelters children from dangers they cannot comprehend, the three shelter the Dunmer from threats beyond their ken.
Is there anything more?
Tell him that my lady is mindful of his doubt and fear. There is no shame in either, so long as he helps others bear their burdens. By helping others, his fears will be allayed. But if he spreads his despair, my lady will chastise him.
Who is Almalexia?
You are the child whose soul was stolen. My lady is concerned for you. Almalexia is the merciful healing mother of the Dunmer. She is the most beloved of the tribunal.
That can't be all.
I am merely a servant and messenger of my lady, not a teacher or priest. Seek the temples and libraries to learn more. Perhaps in time, you may speak to Almalexia herself.
Well, that wasn't too bad of an interaction. She was, even though she's got a sour face, she was actually quite pleasant.
Yep.
You've been doing pretty good at the harvesting of the flowers.
Not too bad.
See, here's another one over here.
That's the flax, and I just picked up an emetic russula.
Here's another flower.
Another flower!
See? And there's another one over here. Good heavens.
Let me just bend down and get that from between your feet.
Careful what you're grabbing. There's another. Look at that. I'm jealous. I've gotten wood once, and I think I've gotten ore like once or twice.
I found a spider silk.
Mm-hmm.
Crikey. Right, where's the bridge?
Bridges? We don't need no stinking bridges.
Okay, we need to head back into the town. My Bastion is talking to me a lot more now.
What I wouldn't have given to see Balroth destroy the
Now that you've got Miri out.
What about Miri?
Now that you have your Miri out, Bastion is talking to me a heck of a lot more. I like it. I like Bastion.
He's not my favorite. See, I hardly hear a peep out of mine. I mean, while the character herself is very friendly, she's just not super talkative. Ow. Where are we going? I'm just kind of blindly following you. I don't even have a clue where we're at. Because I haven't looked at the map in a while. Which is a pretty big thing, because I'm a map looker.
That's a pretty flower.
It is.
Not one I can pick.
Nope.
You're not welcome here, Dark Elf.
Boy, that was a soft voice for an Argonian.
The one that said you're not welcome here?
Uh-huh.
He was fine having me here.
Well, I don't know. Shrine of Sofa Seal.
Okay.
Servant of Sofa Seal.
Speak.
Sildris wants to know if the tribunal hears his prayers.
All prayers are heard, not all are acknowledged.
Are you saying Sofa Seal doesn't care?
Every small cog drives a greater gear. Each is necessary, otherwise the whole collapses. When any cog shivers from the stresses on it, the master feels it. But the load he assigns it is no more than he knows it can bear.
Who is Sofa Seal?
Wizard, mystic, master of the Clockwork City. An architect of time and a binder of oblivion. One who masters the tools that mastered others. Does this answer satisfy?
It only leaves more questions.
Good.
Good.
Seek. Learn. When you are prepared, find the master. He will be interested to hear your conclusions.
Now we have to go find and talk to Disciple Sildris.
Yep.
I'm actually looking forward to someday going to Clockwork City.
Yeah. I mean, we've been in there briefly, but not in the actual Clockwork City.
No, we were like, what, in like kind of like a dungeon type setting.
Yeah.
So yeah, we haven't actually gone, into it like you would a regular region. Romping around, romping around, romping around. I just don't understand. Why is this area still inhabited?
Yeah.
Because there's a volcano right freaking there. Lava pouring down. God, look at all these drunk people. That's weird.
Look at me! Look at me! I'm fine.
Look at me! Look at me! I'm fine!
You're distracted.
Tribunal Temple. Alright.
I can feel the blessings upon you. It's a power I've not felt myself for many years.
I am to comfort you. Amalexia protects us. She relies on you to aid her children.
I see. I hadn't considered there might be threats more grave than the Covenant invasion. You would think, given all we know of the treachery of Cold Harbor, that I would see that. What of Sotha Sil?
His messenger said he knows you are strong enough to bear your tasks.
I am ashamed. The three have shown more faith in me than I have in them. I dread asking this, but what of Lord Vivek?
He said not to worry about your true concern, that he is not what he once was.
Ha! Yes, I should have known. Vivek is the most subtle of the three. It's true, I've been counseling a Dunmer who questions his faith. He told me the Tribunal are losing their powers.
Did the Dark Elf have any proof?
Only indirectly. We see the three less every year. They no longer make their annual pilgrimage to Red Mountain on Vardenfell, and no one knows why. It all seemed so convincing when he said it.
What is this Dark Elf's name?
His name is Ravil Urano. He hasn't come to pray for days now. He was in such despair. I think he'd even stopped bathing. The last time I saw him, he smelled terrible, like fresh offal.
Interesting. The beasts surrounding the shrines were drawn there by piles of offal.
What? Have I been a fool? I questioned my faith for the flimsiest of reasons and caused others to question theirs. I have much to do to correct my failure. I wish I knew why Ravil Urano's doubting words were so compelling.
Guess we'll never know. Completed. Night of the Soul. Well, what's left is...
Argonians.
Yep, but it is... Well, it's after 11, so that means it's after 5. Or it's right at 5 o'clock for you.
To see if we can get that done.
If you want to.
And then that's the 3 wrapped up ready for the next leg.
No, we can...
I'm okay. Go a little bit longer?
Yeah, we can. And we can finish this quest up. Are we going to go talk to Drothus Othel? Or Otheril?
It's the Argonians.
Well, it says a hint. Talk to Drothus Othel. We don't have to, but this is the. I guess this is the way to. This is the way it's leading us. Oh, there's Drothus.
I hope your arrival will prove a boon to Ebonheart. The residents are at each other's throats.
What do I need to know about the situation here?
Beyond, no one will work together. Each faction has a different reason. Which would you like to know about?
Tell me about the Argonians.
I wish I knew their complaint. They refused to talk to us. I even went to speak with their quarters leader, Sashajar. She accused me of plotting to kill a tree, as if I cared about such things.
Okay, now we have to, well, convince the Argonians. I guess Miri's feet was cold because when I turned around, she was standing in that thing.
You know how you said a little while back that I'd come through an entrance and I was just floating in midair?
Mm-hmm.
You were doing that to me, and your thighs were wrapped around my waist.
Nice. So, where are we supposed to go now?
Where are the Argonians?
Okay, so...
North.
Yep.
It's basically back where we were.
I hear a Daedric chain.
Yeah. That's such a comforting sound.
Not really. Come on. Fine. Mountain flower.
I'm miles away from you.
I know. I'm going to go ahead and collect it then. Hee. You're not too... Doesn't look like you're too... Nope, you're right. Just right there. Sasha J's house.
Another stranger swims into our wallow. So, Dark Elf, have you come to gloat about our hist? Are you its murderer? Speak.
What's wrong with your history?
It's dying. It was never healthy. This isn't Black Marsh after all. So in the last few weeks, it's withered. We've learned that House Drez is poisoning it. It's not enough to have enslaved us for generations. Now they want to carve our hearts out.
What can be done to save your hist?
The best we can do is fertilize it. We're using mudcrab meat wrapped in ash reed. Both are common around the quarter. We've also set guards around the tree to keep the Dunmer away.
I'll collect some fertilizer for you.
If you wish to aid us, gather the items I requested. Ash reeds grow in the tide pools of our quarter, and mud crabs thrive on the shores nearby. Gather some of each and present them at the roots of our hist.
Who told you the Dark Elves are poisoning the hist?
Some of our people heard a dark elf talking to others of his kind. He asked if they'd seen the Drez rowing out to our hist tree. He saw jars of poison in the boat. That's not hard to believe.
Who was this Dark Elf?
Ravel Urano. My people overheard him at the inn. He was drunk and talking too loud. No one spoke to him directly. It's never been wise for an Argonian to confront a dark elf. Especially lately. We're far from Black Marsh.
It sounds like none of the Argonians actually saw the Drez, the boat, or the poison.
No, but it's not difficult to believe, is it? The Drez think we're little more than animals. But the Pact freed us. What they can't enslave, they destroy.
Why would the Drez do this?
The Drez have always regarded Argonians as little more than savage children. We needed to be civilized, so they uplifted us by putting us to work as slaves on plantations and in mines. No more. Now we speak beside them in the council.
Just gonna make sure this isn't gonna be the same answer we heard. Who was this dark elf who claimed the Dres poisoned the Hist?
Ravel Urano.
Okay.
My people.
Alright. So, that's all that. One thing I always found confusing about the Argonians, this is a typical, like an Argonian hut. Look at all this wasted space. Because of the way it's built. A tree in the center. And a just big, round room. So much wasted space. But hey. So now we have to go collect mud crab meat and collect ash reeds. Oh, at least now we know what those fancy flowers were that you liked. Whoa! I was wondering what was going on.
You're not welcome here, Dark Elf.
They sure know I'm a dark elf. Alright, now I have to find mud crabs.
Did you loot the mud crab that I killed?
I don't know if I can loot it or not. I don't... Whoops, there's something. Maple.
I need one more mud crab.
I need 2. Let's see. Oh, there's one. They're just hard to see since they're not considered an enemy.
Yeah.
Because their health bar doesn't just pop up when you get close. Alright.
What do you have there?
You have everything?
Mm-hmm. I have to go talk to...
She should be behind you.
I don't know where she is. Oh, there she is.
We are allowing no one to approach the Hist, especially strangers claiming they wish to help us. We just caught a dark elf trying to poison a tree.
I only have the ingredients you asked for.
Your words smell fair, but tasting is proof. Let me see what you have there.
Just crab meat and ash reeds.
Yes, I erect the spine of apology. While you were away, we caught a dark elf defiling our Hist. Please, apply the fertilizer you've gathered to the base of our Hist. As long as I'm with you, the guards will let you through.
Tell me more about the dark elf you caught.
One of our guards is escorting him to my lodge. He seems half mad. He was doing something to the tree, and apparently he is of House Dres.
Let's go to the tree now.
You're not welcome.
Let this one through.
Dark Elf.
I wonder which one spoke to me.
Really don't like you, do they?
No. You can't just talk to him. Because I really want to know who it was that said that. Because he has actually an almost hypnotic like voice.
Uh-huh.
Oh well, his sapling.
He's done. Meet me back at my lodge.
The Hist seems happy.
Yeah.
See, now the Argonians, they creep me the hell out with some of their things that they have. Look at all these crocodile heads. I just find it like just so incredibly creepy. Kind of like they're killing off like ancient ancestors. I guess it would be the same thing if we erected a bunch of those with like ape heads on them.
Uh-huh.
Do not fuel my wrath.
Who just said that? Must be Beryl? I'm gonna try talking to him.
Triangles.
No?
They taste like silver, like water. I never knew.
Okay, so who was it? Maybe it was that Argonian. I don't see anybody else in here. Had to have been him, but he doesn't have a name. Just his guardian. Alright, we'll talk to Zasha J.
It seems we have proof that the Dres are trying to murder our tree.
This is the dark elf you mentioned?
While you were gathering mudcrab meat and reeds, the guards caught him trying to harm our Hist. We can't get anything out of him but his name and house. Seems the rumors were true. House Dres is trying to murder our Hist.
What was he doing to the Hist?
He was scratching at the bark, licking our tree. When the guards shouted at him, he dropped an empty bottle. Now he's very ill. The truth is as plain as the face of Masser.
Let me speak to him.
You may do as you wish, but his mind is boiling. His words skitter like a mud crab in a pan. You will gather no moisture from this one.
I love the way they talk.
Now it's orange. Can you see it? You must see it.
What were you doing to the Hist?
What did I do? What did it do to me? I see. I feel. I'm awake. I touched it. It smelled like flowers and black earth. It tasted like rain and summer wind and the deepest green.
You tasted the tree?
He said the tree's sap would be better than skooma. He was right. He said the Argonians might be angry. Do you think they're angry? To me, they always look angry. It's the teeth.
You had a bottle. What was in it?
He gave me the bottle, said it was for the tree. I thought it was skooma. I tasted it. It was bad. I fed it to a lizard. He didn't like it either. He died. The bottle broke. How can I fill it with sap?
Someone encouraged you to do this? Who?
I never saw him before. I asked him for coin to get more skooma. He was a Dunmer. Someone called him Bravil? Weevil? Wabberjack? Ravil, that's it.
Ravel?
Now we talk to Zasha J again.
I can't believe it. Ravel.
You recognize the name?
Ravel Urano claimed he saw House Dres poison our history. Then he gave a bottle to this tree-licking waste of flesh. I smell worm scat. Someone has been playing us for fools, and I no longer believe it's House Dres.
So now we have to talk to Drothus Othel. Gosh, Mary, just climb all over everything. I don't know why. I guess because I'm still a little tired. I was just kind of picturing a cat climbing over the furniture trying to get to a fly on the wall. It's kind of what it made me think, the way he just kind of came out of the door and just started clambering over the rocks and up that ramp. It's like, okay.
Oh. You know I'm part cat.
Yeah. What was that? Oh, that was just light. Oops. Drathus Othol.
Have our town's fortunes improved?
All of Ebonheart is ready to defend the city.
That's a great relief. Well done. The Covenant troops haven't left their encampment to the west, but it's only a matter of time before our inactivity encourages them.
A dark elf named Ravel Orano was somehow involved each time.
I don't know this, Mer. Why would he cause so much trouble? Perhaps he's an agent of Sheer Gorath. It's an unpleasant thought. The Daedra of Chaos is worse than any mere Covenant army. Can you aid me further?
Perhaps. What would you like me to do?
Ravel must have a house in town. I'd like you to find it and watch him. I'd like to see myself, but I'm sure he'll recognize me. So I'll need to cast a spell on you.
What kind of spell?
Commoners would call it a scrying spell, but I'm beyond such crude hedge magic. It will enable me to see and hear what you do. Furthermore, I'll be able to speak to you.
Very well.
Oh, he's already cast a spell on me.
Cast your
Search
spell.
for Ravel's home. I expect it's on the west side of town. You should be able to hear me now.
Oh, yay. Well, you ready to go, Mary? If I can get around these people.
He's a cutie.
Okay.
There he is. Let's follow him.
I can't even see him.
I can't either.
Ah, there he is.
Where?
Just outside his house coming towards me.
I don't see him.
Flipping heck.
I don't see him. There. Wait, no, that's Mary. I don't.
I have to go to Ravel's house again.
I don't know if I'm supposed to break in or not, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm in his house. Because it says go to Ravel's house. I'm there. I'm in his freaking house. Bookshelf. Just a scroll. Well, my alchemy increased.
I didn't know you were interested in that genre. I'll have to remember that.
First time she's talked to me in a while. Ooh, spider-shaped trivet. Worth 100 gold.
There he is. Let's follow him.
It's away from me, brigand.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I forgot about that glitch.
There he is. Let's follow him.
Okay. That was weird. I ended up outside, kind of like in between the graphics.
I'm currently following him.
Some people don't like the bustle of cities, but I come from a big family, so it reminds me of home.
There he is. Let's follow
All right,
him.
now I see him. Yeah, I remember when I did that. When I did this quest originally with my first tune, I was having the exact same problems. At first, I wouldn't see him.
I'm not able to hear Ravel when he actually says things.
All right, sorry.
Hey, Ravel, no waffle today. The temple's forbidden all sales.
Quiet fool. I
paid you for your discretion. Get away from me, brigand.
I didn't think I was that close.
I can't wait to take a load off at the inn.
Can't remember how much of a pain in the butt this was. This is one of the few
What do you say we try some of the
areas
local
that's
fare?
glitched.
There he is. Let's follow him.
Alright, there he is again. I'll have to make sure he's quite a ways ahead.
Hey, Ravel. No waffle today. The temple's forbidden all sales. Quiet, fool. I paid you for your discretion, remember?
Yeah, if you get too close to him, then he teleports away and you have to start over.
Yep, that's what happened to me.
Fancy man. Fallen on any swords lately? Huh. Saying we shouldn't help the Dunmer? Huh. Like a Nord would ever turn down a fight.
No. Bye-bye.
Hello, bye-bye. I wish there was a way to know how far exactly you should follow. Because if you get too far away, then you break the quest. If you follow too close, you break the quest. And plus you have a chance of not being able to hear any dialogue if you're too far away.
The drunk one took your advice, Silvertongue. He now regrets it. For shame.
It was just idle talk, friend. I assure you, I had nothing to do with it.
He went into that shack. Wait for him to leave. He's out. That was fast. Try to get inside that shack. A communication spell. Let's see who Ravil called.
Okay, ritual tome.
Oh, what now, Robin? So you're the meddler who undid all of Ravel's work. Such a waste of my time.
Couple little scamps to deal with. Okay. So we're supposed to search his house, but I don't know what we're searching for. Oh, we have to search Ravel's house.
Uh-huh.
Anything in the desk? Nope. I thought we still had to search here.
That woman wore a Covenant uniform. Ravil must be working for the enemy. Go to his house and see what you can find. I'll send my guards.
Whoa. One of, more like Ball's Daedric chain things just exploded.
Lovely.
Yeah, I just happened to come up the stairs and look up, and I saw this big white ring expand out.
And I just leveled up.
Congrats.
And Bastian congratulated me.
What are you doing here?
You'll never want to rest on your laurels.
You won't take me. Cornell gave me potions.
Did she? He's got a restoration staff of shock on him. There shouldn't be anything in here. Nope. You know what? I'm gonna suck the life out of him. There. Alright, now I'll talk to Drathus Othril.
The guards heard fighting. I assume you found more inside than just evidence?
Ravil attacked me. I had to kill him.
Having him alive might have been useful, but having him dead is just as good. The ritual items in the shack on the docks and his belongings might tell us something more.
Completed restoring order. Well, there's that. Oh, I see a fezzes. I don't know if I need to sell anything, but... Trade with Khajiit. Well, let's just see. Oh, there's an item I can sell. And some trash. And some weapons. Let's see. I can't remember if that's what he's wearing. If that's new or not. Oh well. I'll find out later. Inferno Staff of the Sun collected. Okay, if you say so. I definitely need to check on my inventory and see what the heck I got here. Let's see, what snuck... Ah, that... Alright, let's see. Well, I know this lightning staff I need, so let's see. Any new kind of helmet? No. Let's see. Right, I got the warrior set on. This one's not that good anyways. I keep forgetting what I'm wearing. Let's see. I like the Warrior Poet set. Oh, I was going to go down to the necklace that I'm wearing. Okay, it just increases maximum health by 899. Okay. What is this one? Health recovery. No. And this one. So I don't want the Night Mother set. Okay. These two are like exactly the same practically. Except one gives you weapon damage and one gives you adds health recovery. But the maximum health is identical. Any new rings? Let's see. Well, that increases maximum health. Let's see. Reduces stamina costs of abilities. Well, whoopee-doo. Well, there we go. I could wear the two different shulk rings. Because that just gave me not only an better, let's see. Yeah, the other one was giving me maximum health by 767. It went from that to 844. And then, because I was wearing two shulk rings, it also gave me a maximum health of 1173. So, nice. Now I'll talk. No, not you, Mira. I was trying to talk to Fezes.
Friend, you seek to sell honest goods?
Yes, I seek to sell honest goods. Oh, I didn't talk to her though to see about her armor. Gotta do that.
Problem, Sarah?
No, you need equipment. Let's see. Main hand, nothing. Head, nothing. Chest, nothing. Shoulders, waist. Okay, give her that. Okay, now I'll talk to Fezes.
This one helps you, yes?
This one helps you, yes? I didn't learn those recipes, that's okay. Poisons. Well, if that wasn't a sword, I'd use it, because that's another piece of exoskeleton set. Oh, Dagon Morag is the name of the sword. This is also known as the Unbound Blade. This sword was forged using a bone spur from the great brother of strife, Balroth. That's creepy. but I'm going to sell it. And these are inspiration, so these all need to be broke down. Anything else to sell? Nope. All right, so you ready to go ahead and call it now, Mary? Because we ended up going way past the time you were originally thinking about. All right. So we'll go ahead and just close the stream. So I'm going to log out here.
Alrighty.
All right. Oh, forgot I did that. All right. So, that was a fairly long one, almost 4 hours, but still another successful stream. I mean, everything ran hunky-dory.
Yep.
That's the important thing. So, anyways, folks, I hope you had a good time. I did. And Mary, it was fun as always.
It was indeed.
Still have to, we still got all those things to think about, like what to do if I'm going to do anything for my 50th episode. What to do if, what to do for my 100th, which is still a long ways away. I mean, that's probably, 3 months away, probably? Yeah, probably about 3.5 months away. So, still got plenty of time, but I'd like to do something for that. But, other than that, that's going to do it for today. So, Mary's got stuff to do, and then, I don't know, I'll probably be up for a couple more hours at least. Do some more dishes, and maybe I'll do something. But anyways, thank you guys, and
I just need to go cool down.
right. And I hope you'll join me tomorrow, same time, for another stream. And I don't know what we'll do. We'll do something. Because Mary won't be with us because she's got to go. She's got to work. So
yeah.
So we'll definitely. Well, we can do the pick up on the prologue that I started. Since she's got to go into a different area, probably, or something else, or the harborage. Yeah, that's what we can do. We can keep going with the harborage. Because I don't think we got that finished up. Well, I know we don't have it finished up, but I meant, what quest was available. I don't know if we did that one or not. But anyways, that's going to do it, folks. Thank you again for being here. Love you guys. And thank you again, Mary. And
my pleasure.
See you guys later. So
I'm just wilting so much.
I know. We'll get you off of here. All right. Bye-bye, everyone. Love you.
Take care.